Here come THH. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Toxic Happy Hour, where we are toxic towards scams that delay the adoption of global sound money, and where I'm joined by my wonderful, lovely co-host. He's got the scarf today. I got to go get mine so we can pump it even further. Poppy, great to see you. What are you having today, my friend?
Yeah, just got back. It's later here, so I'm back after work, but got a nice little Castel, local beer, and then yeah, I still have a little bit of a Bordeaux left over to possibly have. I mean, fuck, nothing says Western Africa and French like wearing a scarf and drinking Bordeaux.
Amen, brother. I've never been there, but I trust you, puppy. You have no problem mixing red wine and beer. Like that is a sin in many countries, I think, including France. You have no problem mixing those two.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, so that's why you got to be a professional sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so on that note, let's jump straight into. Let's spend the first 5 minutes talking about what matters, and then the remaining 2 hours just messing around like we usually do. So MicroStrategy yesterday announced that they are selling another round of $600 million of convertible bonds, which is taking on debt really cheap in dollars, in dirty fiat, to buy Bitcoin, which essentially is an attack on the dollar. This is what the beginning of hyper-Bitcoinization and dollar collapse, dirty fiat collapse, and Bitcoin taking over as money of the world looks like. Now, MicroStrategy did so the first time in beginning of December, I believe it was, or late November, that they sold $650 million of convertible bonds to buy Bitcoin dollar for dollar. Again, it's an attack on the dollar. This is what it looks like before a currency collapses. I am bullish as F. I've never been as bullish as right now, to be honest, bullish as fuck, to say it frankly. And the exciting thing here is that Saylor, he learned his lesson. No need to pay 75 basis points. He is borrowing this dirty fiat at 0% interest rate, and it got oversubscribed from $600 million to $900 million. This is $900 million of value that is trying to escape dirty fiat, run into Bitcoin, and this is what it looks like when a new money takes over as money of the world. And we haven't seen this for 3,000 years, ladies and gentlemen. This is history. Last time the world saw a new sound money take over was gold. It was before the Roman Empire, 700 BC. Poppy, I'm super excited. I'm bullish. How are you feeling?
Oh, are you kidding? Same way, man. Yeah. So from 75 basis points down to 0, and I think did I read that correctly? He was giving them the option to purchase like double the going rate of the stock.
What do you say that again?
No, what was the option for the stock buyback on him? There was something I saw, but it's going to be like double the current price of their stock, the premium.
So I didn't see that note, but it doesn't surprise me that these bondholders basically get to convert to MicroStrategy stock, but only at the double cost price of the stock today.
Right. Yes. Yep.
This is very important, Poppy. This is why you are here to bring the bombs. Where did you see this?
Oh, somewhere on Twitter. Jesus, I mean that's how it gets retweeted everywhere. I read it somewhere. Just made a mental note to talk about it later with you, because I was trying to get a full understanding of it. I'm just smart enough to buy and hold Bitcoin, man. But the best part is that's all you got to be smart enough to do: buy and hold, and shitpost. That's it.
Yeah. So my problem is living on the west coast of US. I wake up after everyone else. Also, I don't exactly get up extremely early because I'm self-employed and run my own program here. So when I wake up, the world already happened. But hey, good thing is I've been expecting this, so I've taken my actions accordingly, and it's working out. But okay, so that's very important, Poppy, what you just said, that basically these bondholders are willing to get 0% interest rate and only convert it to half of half the value when they get MicroStrategy stock, because they're willing to pay double the current price. That is just showing that bondholders that today have charters that say they cannot buy stock, they cannot buy Bitcoin. This is the way that they can get exposure by buying these convertible notes that will essentially buy them Bitcoin at twice the price. That's basically what they're doing. $900 million right now are saying, we want to buy Bitcoin. We're not allowed to for our charter, but we are willing to pay double the price because we are bullish. That is what this is. This is, look, I cannot emphasize how important and crazy bullish this is.
Yeah, I sort of get it. I know how excited and geeked up you are. I remember the first time you heard this strategy, and and hopefully we're gonna have Andy Edstrom back on the show more, because he sort of called it out. And I remember how excited you were. I didn't really fully understand it at the time, but yeah, now that I get it, it's like, dear God. I mean, yeah, you $1 million Bitcoin by the end of the year if it's true, and other corporations do this.
Yeah. So again, when I give friends and family like my target, I like to give them a target that I'm like 100% certain we're going to overshoot it. So no one's going to come and say, oh, Anders, but you said this and it didn't work out. So that like safety, I'm 100% confident target is still, $300,000 latest Q1 next year. But let me tell you what I could see as the positive case here, like the best case scenario. That's the worst case, is 300,000 Q1 next year. Best case scenario for me right now is Bitcoin at $1 million by the end of this year, and hyper Bitcoinization is done by end of 2022. Game over. Fiat currencies collapse, they're gone. We need Volodya Kuzmin, sorry if I mess up your name, is calling for a puppy coin. I would totally say we need puppy coin, a non-fungible token, or whatever it's called.
Puppy coin, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So Puppy, last night my time, your time, this morning, we discussed something even further that is more insane. Again, all of this is happening. The price of Bitcoin is pumping above 51,000 from one company attacking the dollar that you never heard of before. This is small potatoes. Like most of us never heard about MicroStrategy before, yet they're influencing the price of Bitcoin. Just think when Apple not only converts $200 billion to Bitcoin, but also decides to sell convertible notes. This is what game over looks like, in my opinion. So we discussed something else. Probably, I'm just going to throw it out there, and I want your comment on it. I'm sorry I keep going. I'm very excited. I'm very passionate about this. You know this. This is where we take a stand. This is where we fight the evil central bankers that claim that it is in our interest that they steal the value of our savings by diluting the currency. Now we stand and fight and share the knowledge and information and our belief with our friends and family and other loved ones that we are here to make the world a better place, which it will be when we're on sound money. So what we discussed this morning, your time, last night for me, was because I was telling you, so he can keep doing this. Like since he did the first convertible bonds and Bitcoin started going up, I kept saying, and you know this, when will Michael Saylor do this again? I have been waiting for this. I didn't know when it was going to come. I only knew it would happen. Now it happened, and it just proves that, one too many. He's going to keep doing it once the price of Bitcoin goes up and he can take on more debt in form of convertible bonds. He's going to keep doing it. He's probably going to do it with negative interest rate. The share price is probably going to be even higher. So these bonds will be buying Bitcoin not at double the price, but at triple the price. And that money is all going to you guys. Anyone holding Bitcoin is coming to us. So here's what I was thinking last night, my time, when we were talking, Pubby, if you remember, that as Saylor keeps doing this, and his market cap, the value of his company goes up. We were talking about how, or I was saying, Puppy, isn't it just a matter of time before he buys up other companies that are dumb enough not to be doing this, and then take advantage of that, because there's value creation right there. And if you don't create the value yourself, the invisible hand from described by Adam Smith, the flow of capital, will go in and buy your company cheap and then do what creates value. So what I'm looking for is MicroStrategy starting to buy up some big companies that have or other companies that have low debt to value or equity ratio, and buying the companies and start doing convertible bonds in their name. Dude, this is super, super bullish. Puppy, what's your take on that? When will MicroStrategy, what's your opinion on it? And when will they start?
Well, shit. I mean, I think that's all he does after he goes home after a round of podcasts and doing stupid interviews on CNBC where he's got to correct the anchors. He goes home and says, "How the fuck can I buy more Bitcoin tomorrow?" That's what he does. And that's probably a good strategy he's come up with. He's on a one-man mission to own all the corn. He wants to own 21 million Bitcoin, man. I have no doubt about it. The guy is already alleged. How the hell can he not be the Time Man of the Year? It's impossible. Single-handedly changed the narrative of Bitcoin. Seriously, he single-handedly, from the doldrums of March at $5,000 to look at us now. And I'll tell you what, man, at $50,000 Bitcoin, and seeing the $50,000 is the new 5,000. People will think this is crazy, but buying Bitcoin at $50,000 right now is like the people in March who bought at 5,000, and everyone said, "Oh, you got lucky." I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is another thing we spoke about last night, and this is what, as I was telling you, I feel that Bitcoin now, with these events at 50,000, 51,000, Bitcoin right now at 51,000 with the events that are following are cheaper to me than Bitcoin at 10,000 without these events before the Michael Saylor. Obviously, the most important thing that ever happened to Bitcoin was the creation by Satoshi Nakamoto. This, and we spoke about this last year, Michael Saylor starting his attack on the dollar by first converting dirty fiat to Bitcoin. It pushes down the value of dollar, increases the value of Bitcoin. Then he starts selling bonds to do the same. And now he's not starting to sell bonds. He's continuing, and he's getting better and better terms, which is more money is going into Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now at 51,000 is cheaper than it was at 10,000 last year. It is. And congratulations to all of us that stacked when Bitcoin was 3,800 March last year when COVID happened. Congratulations to all of you. I got my golden cup because, guys, we're making it. Bitcoin is going to the top. This is it.
Hey, so, MG Smith 4 in the chat, man, was asking about Didier Drogba, football player for Chelsea.
Yeah.
From Cote d'Ivoire. And he's saying, basically, when can we get him on the show? I'll tell you an inside story about Pubby. I've got a friend that actually knows Didier Drogba. Now, I don't know him personally, but my friend, I have a friend from Ghana that knows him. So who knows? Maybe we'll check it out. Maybe I'll say, hey, does Didier own Bitcoin? If not, let's get him on the show. We'll see.
Who? The football player or what?
Yeah, the football player.
Look, people keep asking, like, when Michael Saylor and TH8, when all like Jack Mullis, all these big names. Look, anytime they want, we're here. We would love to have them. It's not about whether we want to have them. It's about when they can lower themselves to the tiny little shit show in the corner called Toxic Happy Hour, where we are, uncensored. We throw the uncensored chat. When they make fun of me, I throw them on the screen. When they make fun of you, I throw them on the screen. The band that we have here, look, our chat, and it's the best chat in the space, and I can't thank them enough for being so genius and funny, honestly.
We've had a pretty good run since August, right? Jesus, look at the names that have come across our paths. The community is fantastic.
The Bitcoin community is fantastic.
Like even yesterday, we put out a last minute request. Canute came on, and Jeff Booth actually DM'd you to say, "Hey, sorry I can't make it today, but looking forward to being back on the show, man."
Yeah. Yesterday, where that was such a big news that MicroStrategy came out and said we're gonna sell convertible bonds for 600 million. I asked Jeff Booth if he could come on, and he answered that he would love to, but that he was busy today. He couldn't, but he would love to come on again! ! And dude, you know it, Pubby. I love Jeff Booth. Total man crush. The guy is so smart, so nice, adds so much value to the conversation, and he's willing to die for Bitcoin, as am I. And that is a brother in arms right there.
We'll do a double date. I'll take Preston Pish with me. You bring Jeff, and we'll just talk macro and Bitcoin all night. How's that?
Dude, if we could make that happen, man. I'm sorry, guys. I am. And I just got a quick. We don't need to start the discussion we had yesterday. All right. If anyone wants to see a heated show, watch Toxic Camera from yesterday. It got stupid heated, but Rock Ape. I have to bring Rock Ape on the screen here. Anders, no one will accept shitcoins, including USS. Yeah, I think we don't want to go there again, but yes, there will be, there is an end game. Michael Saylor saying he will never sell his Bitcoin. Of course, that is describing the process of how we get rid of all the dirty, because you don't sell it for dirty fiat, for a collapsing currency. But in the end, when it's the only money, you start using it. But that we don't want to start that discussion again. Just wanted to throw that out there, I guess. Yeah, Puppy, here we are. Here we are, man. 51,000. And do you have the same feeling as me that Bitcoin now is cheaper at 51,000 than it was at 10,000 because of the things unraveling before our eyes?
It's absolutely. Like I say, when you have a company like MicroStrategy, which is the biggest name in Bitcoin, and you haven't touched anything else, how much money have all these dinosaur legacy institutions lost because they weren't nimble enough to buy Bitcoin? Within 6 weeks, they could have had it at 20,000. It's at 50,000. Could be. They're gonna. By the time they get in here, this is going to be at $100,000, and that future potential earnings they lost because they're archaic. Their way of thinking, what they value, is an archaic way of thinking. So you know what? Good on everyone that are individuals buying. Good on anyone that's a small company buying. You deserve everything you get.
Absolutely. And by the way, Puppy, there is a scratch on your headset, like this, the audio. It's scratching a little bit. I don't know if and by the way, there's a guy who keeps saying that we need a new mic for you. He even said that we would sponsor it. As we don't have sponsors, we don't invest anything in this show ourselves, really, apart from all the hours of free labor we put in for the labor of love and for the cause, fighting for freedom, for humanity. I don't know if you can do anything on the audio, but I want to. So Casper from Esbjerg, I just got to give him a shout out. He's saying love from Esbjerg. You got to understand that the country that I come from, Denmark, is 6 million inhabitants. So if there's one other Dane watching the show, it's a pretty big deal, because there's hardly any of us. So Casper, you know Esbjerg is called Fisbjerg, and you know why. And still love you. One of my good friends, old colleagues, come from Esbjerg as well. We work together in Dubai. All right, thanks for watching, man. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, don't talk about the funding for this show, man. You think alcohol is free? Jesus, man.
All right, you're right. We need. That's what I've been saying all along.
Yeah.
We need alcohol sponsors. Don't do this at home. It's just a prop. There's no real alcohol in it. Don't start drinking at home. It's a bad idea. Alcohol is bad for you. But we do need alcohol sponsors. We do need Guinness. I want Guinness. I want
Guinness, of course.
Some high-end bourbon stuff, and I want some high-end Scotch stuff.
I want some Beluga vodka, man. Yeah, chilled.
I'm with
properly chilled. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what you know. The crazy thing is, MicroStrategy started buying Bitcoin and saying it's obviously better to hold Bitcoin in the company than dollars. The price at that time was 11,000. We got to 51,000. Pretty much, you know. Well, there's a normal bull run, but based on Saylor and then Tesla, MicroStrategy is still the only company selling convertible notes to go short fiat at the same time as they go long fiat Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin, which is a straight up attack.
It's such a fantastic strategy. And again, I'm just blown away at the lack of response from the corporate community. How long it's taken them to figure this shit out. I figured they'd be changing laws in Congress overnight to get them in there. It's absolutely mind blowing to me. And Saylor's just laughing all the way to the bank, man. Every day it's just something new from him. And you can say what you want about the guy, but that dude has walked the walk, like we discussed. That guy from the beginning, he told you what he was going to do, and he does it. Okay, it's not like some fly by night. He does this and then guess what? And then he dumps it at a certain. No, that guy he truly sees this as a $10 million Bitcoin. That's his mindset. And so, what the fuck do you think? At $50,000, you know what this is to him? Chump change to buy Bitcoin because he knows where it's going. And look, the guy's absolutely brilliant. I also went to MIT. I think we can trust his assessment on this.
I would though call his end. Yeah, so he thinks it's cheap at 50,000 because his target is $15 million per Bitcoin. And this is where I gotta call him out for his bearishness. I've definitely considered to unfollow him on Twitter for his low target of 15 million. Because my target is 20 million, and there is one specific difference in our targets, and I totally cling on to me. But dude, this is Michael Saylor. If necessary, like, sure, whatever. Let's go with this bearish target of $15 million per Bitcoin. Look, if you have fiat currency right now and you're not buying Bitcoin, why are you being such a little bear?
This is true, and it's not so much that, but it's not only the 50 million, the 10 million, however it's going to go up to. When you look at the true inflation rate, he gets it, 2%, 20%, whatever you want to believe. I'm closer in camp with him with the 20%. Jesus, you're stupid to have any money in cash. Aside from Boeing or some of these zombie corporations that will always stay propped up, or even real estate, you're absolutely stupid to have more than just an emergency savings account.
I agree.
Put your money into Bitcoin. Yeah.
And that's what that's what I've been saying for years now. That what these big companies are starting to realize now is what we as plebe Bitcoiners have been saying for years, that you don't want to hold dirty fiat. But again, none of this is financial advice. We're not advising anyone to go out and buy more Bitcoin than they feel is right for them. I'm just saying where I'm standing, and that's all in. Absolutely. Like, I don't. And by the way, so as you said, cash is bad, as you just said, Pubby. Yeah, Ray Dalio, this founder and CEO of the world's largest hedge fund, which by the way has been underperforming lately because he's not buying Bitcoin. He came out during COVID, when COVID happened and they started to kill the currency even faster, and said that, look, cash is trash. At the time, he didn't like Bitcoin. I think it was last month he said, oh, I may be missing something about Bitcoin. He will come around. Everyone will come around. And when they do, the amount of money, buying power pouring into Bitcoin, dude, 51,000 is stupid cheap. You have an opportunity to buy something here that is going to appreciate faster than, I don't want to give any promises, but I'm saying it's not my target, it's not my expectation, but I'm saying $1 million is on the table for this year, and hyper-Bitcoinization, game over, dirty fiat collapse in next year, 2022, it's on the table. That's all I'm saying.
I can't disagree, obviously, man. And I still laugh, like today, wake up, whenever I see these all-time highs, man, I love to just think about Peter Schiff, just fucking waking up every day angry at the world, angry at Bitcoin, and to think this guy could have had it under $10. I'm waiting for the $100,000 mark, because can you imagine that you had invested with him and he could have got you in at $10 Bitcoin and just fucking refused to do so. And I'm laughing. I mean, think of that. I mean, just opportunity cost of over $1 trillion, and to still refuse to admit he was wrong. I can't help but laugh. I think I don't know if there are GGs on here watching, but I believe the proper term is Schadenfreude, bitches. Schadenfreude.
Yeah. Dude, their Gigi was throwing some
really good,
genius, funny memes today in the Toxic Happy Hour Telegram group. We have the link down below on YouTube. There's a link to our Toxic Happy Hour Telegram group. It is parental guidance. It's rated R. If you have thin skin and can't take a joke, look, it's no different than stand-up, where everything is allowed. They swear, they call out, all sorts of things. It's the same happening in Telegram groups. So if you cannot stand the truth from all kinds of angles, do not enter Telegram group for Toxic Happy Hour.
Well, I agree with that, man. But hey, we got the best chat in the space. We got the best Telegram in the space. Enter at your own risk.
Absolutely. Dude, I'm going to, as I'm drinking coffee, I go over and refill.
Yeah. Oh, where's your Bitcoin TV, man?
I threw it because when we're 4 people, it shows more of the screen and the TV can be seen. When we're 2, it can't. But otherwise, yes, Bitcoin TV from Swan is running a lot of great videos from with Bitcoin content. However, one of my favorite videos, I just can't stand to watch it anymore. It's Andreas Antonopoulos with that blue background. And he posted that in late September, or whoever posted late September 2016, which is one of the best, most bullish, fantastic descriptions of explanations for, what Bitcoin is, digital money, and what's coming. But since the guy is endorsing shit coins and are leading people astray down holes, and let's have that conversation right now. I just can't stand looking at the guy anymore when he's basically financially benefiting for sending people that way. And in my eyes, if you're making money from sending people to scams, you are a scammer. You're part of the scam ecosystem. I'm so sorry. And let's have that conversation right now about altcoins that we call shitcoins. And the reason we do is because altcoins kind of say that they have a use case, that there's an alternative use case. There is no alternative use case except taking your money away from you. That's why we do call them that, because it's important that we give that warning to people. And what I just want to say with that, and then I want to hear your opinion, Pubby, is when Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy goes out and borrow US dollars to buy Bitcoin, they're buying Bitcoin. Yeah. They're not buying a basket of Bitcoin and shitcoins. He's buying Bitcoin because people who do the homework and the research understand that Bitcoin has a future. Yeah. Not design pump and dumps.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm laughing at because this is how delusional the Bitcoin SV people are. Someone after Saylor had made a previous announcement actually said, well, he never said BTC. So he's probably buying BSV. Someone actually put that shit out there, man. And I started laughing. That's a delusion. Again? So, you know, the Bitcoin SV folks are so delusional. They said, well, Saylor said that he's buying Bitcoin, but he never said Bitcoin BTC. So he's probably buying BS. Yes. Yeah. I saw it, man. It's hilarious.
Don't ever buy BSV. Don't ever buy BCH or whatever. It's I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to, you know, the viewers. I have viewers coming over also from eToro, and it's important that I, you know, am here to educate them as well of staying away, you know, stay the clear path. And Pubby, the chat just made us aware that the scarf policy, they were armed with shots were fired from our scarves, and it took Bitcoin above 52,000. We are now above 52,000, dude.
Dear God.
You gotta love the scarves, man. They pump the price. But the real reason, okay. No, I'm too passionate today. I talk a lot, Pubby.
Yeah,
I want to hear you.
Settle down, man. We're good. Big scarf power, man. You got to bring. We bring the scarves. You started it. I had to bring the only one I have is the US. I'll get a proper one at some point. I want to find like a good Bitcoin scarf. I don't even know if they make them. We'll find out.
Look, we have had requests. We have had requests from the chat several times. They want THH merchandise. We've been talking about a T-shirt now since like for 2 months. I need you to allocate 10 minutes with me, Pubby, where we can talk about the design of this T-shirt. So Chairforce, to whom there's a link down below, who designs our thumbnails, design that T-shirt.
Do you want to do it now? Do you want to do it now, or?
All right, let's go. All right, do it. All right, let me find. Let's freaking do it, man. And I need something where I can, dude. I need. Okay, am I gonna write on the back of my ticket for Bitcoin 2021? No, dude. Yes, I will. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bitcoin 2021, dude. I am so jacked for Bitcoin 2021, man. Miami, baby. I don't know how many people in the chat are going to go, because we will be there. Hey, if you're going to go to Bitcoin 2021, let us know, man. We're going to have a hell of a meetup. And rumor has it, the day before that Stefan Livera and BTC Benny, they have a little bit of a karaoke meetup. We shall see.
Yeah, it's the one activity that I probably try and stay the furthest away from that I possibly can. But I have,
That's good for all parties involved.
You mother. It's true. It's true. And that's why I don't go to karaoke, because I'm a terrible singer, like unbelievable. But you know what? Because I'm so excited for Bitcoin 2021 and I'm excited to meet you for the first time, and Stefan Livera, BTC Sessions, all our homies that are coming, other Bitcoiners. I will take the mic and I will scream it out. I have to make a joke of myself. I have no problem with that.
Hey, I'm gonna have you do some Neil Diamond. How about some Sweet Caroline? I think you can pull it off.
No, I think I'm going to do. Is it Bon Jovi that did a steel horse I ride, like the motorcycle?
Yeah.
So I used to karaoke that together with a colleague who was an amazing singer, and I just like anyways. Yeah, amazing story. Thank you for making fun of me. It's actually deserved, because I
no, it's called Blaze of Glory. I didn't say amazing story. You think I'm always taking the piss? No, the song is called Blaze of Glory, not Amazing Story, but it is an amazing story, by the way.
No, not really, because but anyway, MG Smith 4, you said something about memories from Copenhagen early on, dude. You're absolutely right. You make me miss my home country even more. COVID killed my trip March last year, and I'm probably going March this year. I can't wait to go. The memories you described, brother, I feel you. I know them. I have the same memories. Puppy, pink scarf's gonna bring the $1 trillion market cap. So you know what? I think maybe you got to switch out the lovely scarf you have right now with join me for the pink scarf, man. This is Pink Scarf Army.
Yeah, I was thinking black with a bunch of just fucking Bitcoin logos on it will be pretty hot too.
You are hot either way, puppy. You're born hot.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to wear it like a sash sometimes. This is because this is a fucking proper football scarf, isn't it? That bitch gets hot when you tie it around your head.
Yeah. Did you guys in the chat, viewers, just notice how Puppy reacted to when I called him hot? He was like, yeah. That was uncomfortable for you, wasn't it? That's bromance, man. That's bromance. I love you like a brother.
We do, man.
Yeah. Look, the chat is calling for THH pink scarves. All right, let's decide.
Okay,
let's get into designing this this T-shirt. So
pink scarves it is. Pink scarves with THH on it somewhere, I guess.
We'll do this. Sorry?
Well, we got to have the scarves if we're going to go full merchandise here, right?
Absolutely. And we need the hip bottle. Ben Kaufman started that when he was drinking from his cool ass. What do you call it?
The flask.
Yeah, you call it a flask. When he was drinking from his flask, chat was screaming for THH flasks. Guys, I'm sorry you guys are so active in the chat today, and I can't
crushing it, man. Can't keep up.
And I can't. I'm sorry, I can't read all of it, and then at the same time concentrate listening on Puppy. And he's my co-host. I gotta respect him, and first and foremost, listen to what Puppy says, and then I'll throw random stuff up. I'm sorry, guys, but you used to be two people, and this was actually you guys used to be one person. The first 3-4 live streams, and that was BTC Moon Guy. Show BTC Moon Guy some respect. He was here from day one. And he was the only person chatting with us and himself. And that's why we love you, brother. All right, Puppy, T-shirt. We need the Toxic Happy Hour like title somewhere. Is that going on the front or the back?
Oh, I think T-shirt's got to go on the front, man. Come on.
All right. Okay, so
do you want the full like Bert and Ernie logo? Yeah. What do you think?
I like that, but also I do like the Elmo burning fire. Elmo standing in front of that fire. It's like the old legacy evil central banking is falling apart and burning to the ground. Evil is burning to the ground as the good emerges.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Do you do that on the back? Do you do that on the back side?
I don't know. What do you prefer on the front? Puppy, you have a good, I mean, apart from our discussion yesterday, in general, you have a good take on things.
Well, no. So here's the thing. So look, the show's logo, started with Plan Marcus, and Chairforce has carried it on with great honor. I think is the Bert and Ernie, Pubby and Danish, and Toxic Happy Hour on that. I think on the back would be cool because our chat room is the most lit chat room in this place. Is you have Elmo burning down the house, but maybe I don't know. Maybe we get some of the regulars here have their Twitter handles listed on there. Just an idea.
No, okay. So I love it. Because this is very much by the plebes for the plebes what we're doing here, and we want to give that thank and recognition to the people that are really helping us and putting this together. So you're saying on the front, Toxic Happy Hour logo, Bert and Ernie, that picture that we're using as the basis for our thumbnails created by Chairforce.
Yeah, we got to have, and you got to keep in there, of course, the Tahini's Shawarma, the beer. everything else on there. Yeah, I think
and
so.
The diet Pepsi
And the Diet Pepsi. Yep.
So what I'm thinking, Puppy, is that on that Bert and Ernie picture, we could Easter eggs are so important in our thumbnails. I don't know if you guys have noticed in the chat, but there are Easter eggs in all of the thumbnails, and they're hilarious. Marty Zal know what I'm talking about. He has been on the last two thumbnails, and so what I'm thinking is some, maybe we could get some Easter eggs in there that is also shouting out to the people that have done a lot helping here. So, all right, but on the back, yes, I want to see the handles of our regulars. BTC Moon Guy, obviously, he was there first, but so that's one thing. But can we fit that in with Burning Elmo or not?
Oh, I think with Burning Elmo, yeah, you just have it lightly done. Chairforce is the pro, and the brilliant thing is with Chairforce, he only charges 4,000 sats. I mean, it's still a good deal. Still a good deal when you think about it. Just kidding, Chairforce. We will fucking pay you. We will pay you in Bitcoin. Anders will pay you in Bitcoin.
Puppy just said he will pay you, Chairforce. I knew you were doing it for the love, but I'm glad that Puppy is stepping up as a man and actually will hand over money to you.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm not a Dane. Yeah. Come on.
Look, I told you I'm gonna buy you steak and beers, and I'm gonna take real good care of you, Puppy.
You're not going to. You have to, because you lost a bet, my friend. You lost a bet.
Yeah, that's well, not yet, but the way things are looking, I would say fat chance me winning over Greggy in that bet. Yeah. At 50% correction between now and New Year's next year.
Not going to happen.
But remember, we're not talking about bear market. We're talking about, if we pump to 500,000, there is a scare, it goes down to 250. That's it. But then we had the 50% correction. Doesn't matter if it goes straight up to 1 million afterwards. It's here we go again.
Oh, wait, who's at the door, Anders?
All right, so on the back, how do you see? I totally want the handles, but how about how do you see that fitting with Burning Elmo? With laser eyes, we gotta have laser eyes on all of this. On the front, Bert and Ernie has laser eyes, and on the back, Elmo has laser eyes. Are you with me?
Well, yeah, I'm with you, but I think it depends on where you could have the whole Elmo thing. Either on you could do it a couple ways. You could have the image itself, and then all the handles listed with Elmo, sort of subtle in the background. It doesn't have to be over the top. We want to keep it classy, like our show.
Bobby, this is Toxic Happy Hour. We're not keeping anything classy. We are going full civil war against the evil central banks. This is where we take our stand. This is where we fight to take freedom back to humanity, where our savings are not being diluted all the time to afford to create, expenses by the corrupt central politicians. Guys, I'm really sorry in the chat that I gotta focus on my my conversation here on Puppy, and I'm sure you guys agree that there's a lot of Dead or Alive. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. That song is Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive. You see, that's why I should not do karaoke.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I will do that one, and it's going to be terrible, and you can all laugh at me and then buy me beers afterwards because you laughed at me. I will take that. I will take one for the team. I will humiliate myself on that karaoke stage, so all of you are going to look professional. Trust me, you're going to look professional next to me. So Clancy has, if this is the Clancy we had on with Toxic Ladies, I don't, sorry.
Yes, of course it is.
Yeah,
it's
that's
Clancy,
what I'm saying. Yeah, she has a voice of an angel.
Yeah, and an angel that likes to drop the F-bomb more than me. I love it.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
So,
married to Joe Rogers.
Right. They're a cool couple. I never met Joe. I met Clancy and from Toxic Happy Hour with the Toxic Ladies. You get the idea that she's a really smart, cool girl, calling it as she sees it. So she must have a fantastic husband as well. She couldn't possibly. Her choosing Bitcoin above everything else just shows that she knows quality when she sees it. So, all right, on the back we have Burning Elmo, and we are going. I need full lot of color, full Burning Elmo. I want our people look at it and they feel the heat from the fire, and then the handles. And I think we got to leave it to the pro, which is not us when it comes to anything. Like let it, streaming, whatever. Not pros. Always something goes wrong. So let's leave it to the professional designer, Chairforce. To whom we have a link down below. Oh, that might be the link to his imprisoned Twitter account, and he has a new account. That reminds me, I need to update it. And still, let me just but I think we have it down, right? We have the design down of the shirt.
I think so. I don't know, or color. I mean, are we going black, white? I think those are the two things we got to go. Yeah.
So I would personally totally buy it in black. I like the stick. But here's the thing: when Chairforce does his design, you can just choose if you want the background black or white. You can get it any way you want. You can probably even get it blue. Or you can get it the color of communism if that's what you like.
No, black is good. Black is a good base color.
I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we got it down. Front, Toxic Happy Hour, Bert and Ernie. Back, Burning Elmo and handles. Well, and that is written on the back of my Bitcoin 2021 ticket that I paid $1 for, because the first 24 hours they had a promo, and I bought this 1.5 years ago or something. This was supposed to be the ticket for Bitcoin 2020 in San Francisco, which then was moved to Los Angeles, that now has been moved to Miami. Luckily, I can't wait. And if anyone wants to attend Bitcoin 2021 conference, where we all get together as Bitcoiners and have one vicious party, here we go again, then there is a link down below that we don't make any money from it. Unlike when we start selling hip bottles or flasks or whatever, totally we're going to make a killing on that. But you get 21% discount if you pay with Dirty Fiat. And also remember to get the after party ticket. We have both general admission and after party. We have to be at the after party. That goes without saying. Okay, how about this idea, Puppy? Marty's out, need both our faces on our scarf, he'll buy. Look, you got it. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, sure. Sort of creepy. But okay.
Marty's out is creepy. He's known to be a creepy bird. That's why we like him.
Yeah. So, sort of collecting your little fingernails clippings for 30 years. Hey, we can do a cartoon character of each of us, I imagine, and maybe we put that on the end of a sleeve. We have to overpromise something from Chairforce. Yeah, on the left sleeve you get one of us. On the right sleeve you get the other.
I like it. So but that's gonna be pictures where we're wearing scarves. And Sean Stacken, good old Sean Stacken, thanks for watching, bro, and all your support. Is looking for gay scarf if possible. Totally, we'll do what we can. Drayman is on. So, but while we're talking design, which is hilarious because we have no clue on design. So I just want to remind everyone that Bitcoin is above 52,000, and we got to thank this scarf. This scarf and your scarf should enter a museum for the scarves that pump Bitcoin above 52,000.
Listen, and I'm sort of serious here. It is only open field ahead until 100,000. Who in the hell is still going to try to sell? there's got to be nothing left. It could be 100,000 easily in March.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen that. The graph that Plan B has tweeted out with the price development after the first halving, the price development after the second halving, and then the red line for being the current price development. Maybe I should just find that. Do you recall the graph I'm talking about?
Oh, no, I don't. Can you share it?
Okay. So you're
I'm
not.
laughing. Hey, there's a couple of things. I'm trying to keep in touch with you, and I'm also trying to keep in touch with the chat here. But yeah, Grace 2 had a great one. At Marty Owl, it drives an ice cream truck.
What?
He says,
what? Yeah.
What? In the butt?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't say that. You said that.
No, it said at Marty's Owl drives an ice cream truck.
Marty's Owl drives an ice cream truck. What, to the conference or?
Dude, work with me here. Means he's a pedophile. He likes kids.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have that level of thinking.
Oh, of course not.
Oh, I like this one. THH thong bikinis for the ladies. It's Miami after all. We gotta get that. Chairforce gotta put something together.
Chairforce is coming back. I can only fit the T on there. I don't know where to put the HH.
Oh yeah. So by the way, the Mongoose bike BMX that I bought, which called Moon Goose, because that's my mindset. We're going to the moon. It was too small for me. And remember the GIF you shared where that guy trying to do wheelies and then he's falling off on the back?
Yep. Yeah.
That was me. I did that.
Yep.
I did that after you sent the GIF, because it's been a while since I did wheelies. And but by the way, that car is being handed back. UPS is picking it up this morning because it's just too small. I need a bigger BMX, but guess what? They only make BMX for kids. They don't really make it for adults that are, lame enough to drive BMXs. But I do, and I don't care. I don't care anymore, Puppy.
I know, Anders. What you should have ordered was the BM XXX. You need the XXX.
That's right. T-shirt, Breedlove, Anders, and Puppy Pesta. I like this idea. I like this T-shirt, dude. Or not. That's up to you. I don't want to. I don't want. It's up to you if you can accept that.
Not sure how many people would buy it, but maybe they will.
Honestly, dude, that stuff made you a legend overnight.
More corn to stack.
Dude, I cannot follow up with a chat. I focus on you and our conversation for 2 minutes.
Let's do it. Let's go.
And I'm like, I'm 10 minutes behind on the chat. No. Look, we're having a conversation here that has to be first priority. Otherwise, look, the chat is lit, and they entertain each other, and I'm doing what I can to keep up.
So let's go.
The first priority has to be we have a conversation going here.
Yep. So what's your next topic of conversation then, man?
Dude, I didn't come prepared. The only thing it's not true. I came prepared wanting to explain how bullish it is that MicroStrategy is live attacking the dollar, and I want people to understand how bullish it is, and that this is what it looks like when a fiat currency is about to collapse. It's what happened in Germany.
It's true.
It happened in Germany when people started to take on Deutschmark debt to buy gold, when they saw that the Deutschmark after the First World War, the Wehrmacht, whatever I can say it. You speak better German than me.
Hey, I just checked. I checked Coinbase. Yeah, and is true.
Did you just
Bitcoin,
did you just check
52,150? That's 52,150.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Not
official. Pubby just checked his cold storage on Coinbase. That's a joke.
Yeah.
It's not cold storage. No financial advice. Don't do anything stupid. Means don't do what we do.
Again, I can barely get to my funds on Coinbase. They go down so often, so I can't expect a hacker to as well.
That's true. If the normal users can't get their coin off Coinbase or buy when there's activity. Yeah. So on that, let's talk about, I'm saying best case scenario, more companies start, first of all, buying Bitcoin with all the US dollars they have rotting away on their balance sheet. That's one thing. Sooner or later, they will start attacking the currency like MicroStrategy is doing right now, where not only are they exchanging dollar for Bitcoin, but they're borrowing dollar to buy Bitcoin, which is
that's
crazy bullish. This is one company doing this, but once there's more, which is what we expect for this year, what are your expectations for this bullish behavior continuing, and what do you think that we could do?
So I think right now, so I think there are so many companies, like you say, that are, they're wedded in their ways. They can't figure it out right now. They don't know what to make of it, and they are losing time. They are losing money by the day. Every day they are losing potentially millions of dollars, okay, in future earnings. What you're going to find are the ones that finally just say, you know what, fuck it, this sailor guy is right. Let's go in. You're going to find the ones that start with 5 or 10%. They'll be the first ones in. Others may be more aggressive and say, look, we get it. True inflation is not the CPI 2% rate. True inflation is 20%. Why in the hell are we keeping any cash around that will lose half its purchasing power in 5 years? That's coming up. But you're going to see, you can earmark this. There's going to be a night when finally everyone goes, earmark this.
There'll be a night.
There'll be a night you're going to wake up to see like a $30,000 candle, a $50,000 candle, because everyone is finally going in, all in. They need to. They need to because there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else for them to go. And they're finally, everyone's going to get their shit together finally, and they'll go all in on Bitcoin. And that's by the end of 2021. Yep.
And where will that take us, you think? So what do you think, like, best case scenario we're looking at price wise of Bitcoin by the end of this year with all these activities?
500,000 to 1 million by the end of the year.
It's possible, we're not saying we're expecting this, but we're talking about this with the things going on. This is actually possible.
Honestly, this is, look at the price. We had a 10x. There's a 10x since March because of a small company called MicroStrategy. A 10x. We have seen nothing. And then you get someone like, was it Blackstone coming in, say we're dabbling? When you hear companies say the words we're dabbling in something, that means they've been buying the fuck out of it for some time. Slowly, surely. Okay, so it's not all MicroStrategy. There's companies behind the scenes, because, dear God, to go from where we were in March to a 10x, and we're just starting. We're just starting this bull run.
Yeah. And I think it was, I don't know if it was Gigi saying it first, Gigi, at Gigi on Twitter, that said that 2021 will melt faces. Like, we're not even ready. We're not prepared. 2021 will melt faces of Bitcoiners. And I really believe that. And I keep telling everyone, you guys are not ready. Like, I hear people, when new people come to you and want to get into Bitcoin and they ask you, often a very common question is, but should I wait till it drops? You know, should I wait for a correction? Will we reach 35,000 again? Look, if you do the research and educate yourself, you know, in my opinion, not financial advice, that we're going above $1 million, way above.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, like, if you get in at 40 or 50. And the thing is, we're going up so fast that the chances, if you're waiting, you don't get anything. Stop being a wuss, step forward and get that corn before Michael Saylor just got $900 million to buy that corn. Do you want to buy it before him? Or do you want to wait until he pushed the price higher because he threw another 900 million in? And he says he don't care about the timing. He's not trading it because he knows where the end game is. Look at what the smart people do. The guy is a rocket scientist from MIT. He's not being cute about going up $1,000 or $2,000 or down $1,000 one day and thinking he can predict something that no one can predict. He buys. He just throws the money in and say, like back last summer, he wasn't being cute around 11,000, waiting for 10,000. He knew we were going to this level, so he just bought. Stop being a wuss.
He's buying as much as he can when he can, guaranteed. And like you say, that's his attitude. I will own every Bitcoin in the world. I mean, how brilliant is it? That's his attitude. I will own every Bitcoin in the world. And everyone else is just sort of, well, the corporate side, sort of laughing at him. But guess what? I'm sorry. He's also turned 1 billion or 1.5 billion to almost $3 billion in a span of a few months. He's made more money. He's made more money putting Bitcoin on his balance sheet than he ever did with any product he sold. It's amazing.
He probably made more more money, not money, but buying power, which currently is measured in dollars. He made more increased buying power profit the last 6-7 months on buying Bitcoin than he did the previous 25, 30 years of MicroStrategy, like normal operations. And look, all of these CEOs and C-level directors, they have an incentive plan on how they can, if they can make the stock go up, they get more stock, they get more reward. And they're looking at the easiest play in the playbook right now, which is buy Bitcoin. Your stock will go through the roof and you can make a lot of money on your cute little C-level incentive plan. Look, money is a big incentive and it's going to kick in. And all these 10,000 companies that attended Michael Saylor's conference, February 4 and 5, I believe it was, on how companies buy Bitcoin, put it on the balance sheet, like all the legal stuff, all the, storage and all of these things. He basically made it easy, the playbook for how a company buys Bitcoin. They're right now scrambling because they can choose to buy it at 52,000, or they can choose to wait until after all the other companies did and we're in the millions of dollars. And that could be, dude, we could be at 2 million by the end of this year. I'm getting bullish. That's
what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah. Moon juice.
That's the bullishness. No, never. But I would say, and that's the thing when I say we're going to see some crazy candles, because it's all the corporations or the ones that attended his sort of his conference. They're the ones that are all going to finally hit at the same time. They're the ones that are all going to start fucking buying at the exact same time. And it's crazy to think that just in March it was $5,000, and then within a year you're going to see $10,000 daily candles. It's crazy to think, but it's coming, because the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie, man.
Absolutely true. And I just want to break, dude, this is a great idea. Also, this is from Rocky, brother. Thank you. We need to make a THH t-shirt. I'm writing it down, brother. This is great.
Hey, put that on the bottom, on the back side. Not fun. You know what I mean? On the back of the t-shirt on the bottom. This is not financial advice. Yeah, that's good.
Rocky, you just through the medium of Pubby entered the design of Toxic Happy Hour the t-shirt. Damn, I love it. That's got to go on the THH shirt. Dude, I want a hoodie with that. I want 5 t-shirts, and I will be wearing the F out of it in Bitcoin 2021. You will only see me, I think, maybe in our CHH gear, man.
So do we do anything with our favorite memes on there? Do we do anything? How do we fit in, like, printer goes burr, have fun saying poor? How do we? Can you fit some of that in? I don't know.
All right, so I have an idea. What you're saying now, I don't know if we can fit some of it in. Let's discuss that. But together with the Twitter handles of some of the people, the Bitcoiners out there on the back, we could maybe throw in some of these memes, or we can make different T-shirts. Toxic Cap Air, and then there's like a focus on printer go burr, and then another one 615, and another. It could be also different designs, because then that meme can come out stronger. But what I will say is, everyone in that T-shirt are gonna have laser eyes.
Oh,
that's it.
Agreed. Well, agreed. And Chairforce is probably watching this, or he'll watch it later and say, "You motherfuckers, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?"
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's what we do. We overpromise, and we know Chairforce will over-deliver. That's what we do here.
Yeah, we overpromise, and then he over-delivers.
Yes.
That's what we do. Toxic Cap Air is not financial advice. This is you enter the pub with his lord, pub lord, and yours truly, Danish pastry, Danish hodl, and I think that should be our motto from now on. Pubby, you just came up with it. We overpromise and Chairforce over-delivers. Something like that.
Agreed. So Chairforce, put yourself down in a place of honor as you see fit.
Yeah.
It is your design, so you should have prima nocta.
The final say?
No, prima nocta, the first night with the virgin bride. So, yeah.
All right, I'll take that.
It's from Braveheart. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah. All right, you guys are gonna get so rich when you fill T-shirts to each and every one of the 30. That's right. We're probably gonna end up making, like, after cost, we'll probably make around $50 in total that we then split, something like that. But so we're not doing Toxic Happy Hour for the money. We're doing this because we're having fun. This is the conversation we had for 3 years on the phone that we decided to put on YouTube. And
so you didn't get your residual check in the mail today?
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's like 5 cents or something. I don't know.
Oh, residual check. I thought you talked about stimulus check. When you say check, the only thing I think about is stimulus. Where's my stimulus?
Oh, yeah. You're just a socialist, just expecting the government to take care of you, Anders. I know. Jesus.
I'm not, but I'm not gonna say no to free handouts if I get it.
Did I give you the update? Because as a lark, I put it in a separate account. The stimulus check from April, that $1,200.
Yeah.
Over 8,800. 8,800, baby. Almost 9,000 on that bitch.
So Poppy, through his $1,200 stimulus check from, what was it, May, straight into Bitcoin, is now worth $8,800. The $1,200.
Yep.
That is stimulus right there. How does that stimulate your feelings, Poppy?
Well, can you imagine if the Federal Reserve had just pumped out $1 trillion, which they can do, and just bought Bitcoin instead? If they just would have, if the Federal Reserve could have just printed $1 trillion in April and bought Bitcoin instead, boom.
Yeah. Instead, they handed out mostly, like 95% handed out to companies to bail the asset owners out. Instead of letting those companies that haven't been saving for a rainy day actually go bankrupt. And remember, like Chamath says, that those jobs would not have been lost. It would just be the owner of the assets that would go bankrupt, and someone else would buy those same assets and continue, and the jobs would be intact. 95% of that money that went to companies bail out the owners, not the jobs. Just like in 2008, companies are being bailed out, the owners of the assets, not the people. And I don't have any problem with rich people or owners of assets. I'm all for it. This is how we get the economy going. This is how we create jobs. I just don't like when people are treated unfairly, and people have been treated unfairly by central banks and corrupt politicians for way too long. This is where we take our stand. MG Smith, absolutely agree. Look, we're here for the corn. The swag is for lols. This swag we're gonna do is gonna be there's gonna be so little, I think, revenue on that, and it's gonna be for the laughs. Like, it's not gonna be worth our time, but it's gonna be worth our time because we're gonna have lols with it.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe I'll buy a new headphone set. I don't know. I'm joking, man. It's funny, and I told you this before offline, Anders. Anything I do for Bitcoin, I don't want to get paid for. I don't know if that makes sense, and some people may not believe me. I am so thankful to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just so thankful to be in this space at this time. The people I met or anything else. I love the fact that Bitcoin is here. So if I share that with the world, be it through my dank memes, unlike Greg Zaj, yeah, I want to do that. If I can do that through hanging out with you, I want to do that. I don't want any money for it. But if we can sell some of that stuff, hell, give it to Chairforce or whoever wants it, man.
Yeah. The important thing for me is we get that merch out there, because it's gonna be funny. Imagine, Puppy, we go to all the. I know for sure I'm not gonna make it to all the speeches, because for me, being at a conference, like I tried it a little bit before. What I enjoy is hanging out with fellow Bitcoiners that I finally get to see, and have fun, shoot the shit. That kind of, to me, is more important than listening to the speeches, because none of those speeches are going to make me more bullish than I am. So it's not going to change my behavior. But of course, there are very, very big names coming to Bitcoin 2021 in Miami, June 4 and 5. Link below where you can buy the tickets. There's no commission on it. Here we go again. Got to give me a second.
Man, they are persistent, that group, aren't they?
They are. They are. But what I wanted to say is, what I look forward to is, like, when you and I actually go to some of these speeches, we'll be sitting and drinking from our little THH hip flasks. Is that what we call them? Hip flasks?
It's a flask. You called it a hip bottle or something, but it's a flask. So Big Sean Harris in the chat. Hookers.
Wait, Big Sean Harris is there? Oh yeah, there he is.
Big Sean, welcome back, baby. Yeah.
Wait, when the chat moves, I can't, like, it moves and I
you lose all sense of what's going on.
Yeah, that is one thing, and that's what I'm trying to limit. I'm trying to make sure that I spend enough focus on my dear brother and good friend Puppy.
So what are we gonna? So what we're gonna have Crystal? What are we gonna take into the? Well, who are you gonna listen to? I hear Tony Hawk is gonna be there. Tony Hawk is pretty cool, man.
Hawk, Chamath.
Yep.
Jack Dorsey, the commie. Yeah, this is really, really big name. It's really like this global A-listers will be at that conference, and that is one thing. You have, like, the best people around attending. Dude, I can't wait. No, we're not gonna look. I love Cristal. I don't drink it often because it's expensive, but we're not gonna pour that in a hip flask. But Puppy, you know that the concentration of alcohol is too low. It tastes great. You're not gonna put that in a hip bottle, a hip flask. In a hip flask, you put something with a little bit of flavor, buddy.
No, you go straight vodka.
Yeah. Vodka. Yes, you do.
Vodka.
Straight vodka. And I personally like Belvedere. I'll take Grey Goose if they ran out of Belvedere. but you keep talking about this beluga. I presume
Yeah,
that's a
beluga.
Russian
Oh,
vodka.
yeah. Yes, I believe it's Russian, but I'll tell you. So when you're traveling internationally, there's I'm trying to think of the, oh yes. So I know at Frankfurt Airport, Istanbul, I think in I know in Charles de Gaulle, you have a place called Caviar House. Now Caviar House is brilliant, and if you never tried caviar, you must. It's expensive as hell, and you should be stacking sets, but you should experience it once. Some people like champagne with their caviar, but truly the best way is to have the caviar and some chilled beluga vodka. That's Pubby's rant for the day.
I'll take it. I'll take it. The question is, when I fly public transport, will have access to the same lounges as you when you fly the non-public jet that you fly. But I would love to join you if you take me aboard. I think someone called it jet puppy or puppy jet or something.
Pubby jet, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no Pubby jet this time. Pubby was full commercial. Full commercial.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, tequila's good too, man.
Yeah, it certainly is. Honestly, so my favorite tequila is one that doesn't taste too much like tequila. That's the what's it called? What's that brand? They have a coffee tequila. It tastes a lot like coffee. What's that brand again? They have this like cute bottles. I can't remember.
I don't know. It was like you were like massaging Michael Saylor's balls there for a minute. What move was that? I don't know.
Dude,
what was it?
Never try to make calculations or remember things when you're alive, because you will mess up. That is what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, see, now I can't remember what it's called, dude. I guess this is because I didn't have my scotch yet today, but
let me log. I got to log into Coinbase. Oh, yeah, 52,432. Your new all-time high. We're rolling, baby. We're rolling.
We're rolling all-time high. We gotta keep going. THH till 53,000. We're staying here till we get 53,000, which probably is not gonna work.
Or I do the breed love exit. Yeah, whichever comes first.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, it's not. It's not the Jose Cuervo. That's not the tequila I'm talking about. I'm talking about another tequila, and it annoys me that I always, anytime I tell people, I remember the name, and now because we're live, I don't. Which is
oh. Hey, can I give a shout out to our white knight, Sean Harris? Katie had jumped in asking for the laser eye treatment, and boy, did he come through. He came through big time.
All right.
Shout out to our boy Sean. I mean, it looks like a red mask that covers the entire face. Great job. No.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm back. Sorry.
No.
Yeah,
that's okay.
So that's what's great, man. You go from 48 to 52, or I mean, we're doing these jumps that literally we were at $5,000 in March, and I'm laughing like, what the actual fuck is going on here? You get so numb after spending 3 years, riding Bitcoin down and back up. Now, the class of 2017, we're finally getting a glimpse of what makes Bitcoin fun.
Amen. Number go up technology is actual fun. And what you're touching upon there is, I just want to say that even though we through the bear market called for something similar to this happening, we called for a bull market. None of us realized how steep it would be. We were trying to be grounded, but one thing is rationally calling for we would get back to the old all-time high of 20, that eventually we would hit 25, eventually 20. That was all rational, but emotionally, we were rationally prepared, but emotionally, I don't think any of us could be prepared to watch what we're watching now, watching this hyper-Bitcoinization unfold, watching the fiat currency collapse right now. Look, if you cannot see the dollar is collapsing right now and the rest of the fiat currency around the world is collapsing now, you're not paying attention, or you're not taking in the full gravity of the situation here when a company again and again take up loan debt in fiat to buy Bitcoin. When you keep basically, so what he's doing, he keeps selling dollar and buying Bitcoin. And when he's joined by more companies, keep selling one to buy the other, eventually that one will collapse. And why will it do that? Is it because they're evil? No, it's because they know that the value is near zero for that thing that they keep inflating, and they're just pushing it towards where the central banks has decided its true value is nothing when you keep printing. They're destroying the currency. This attack is just, the market telling you where the actual price is of this dirty fiat.
And this is how, listen, man, this is how corrupt the market is, how corrupt the government is, how corrupt the Fed is, because they believe the lie, man. They told this lie for so long, they start to believe it about we can print ourselves out of anything. And it's complete and utter bullshit. You see? And they're starting to believe it. And so there's people that literally, you talk about, the barbarians at the gate. Guess what, man?
Yeah.
Bitcoin is at the gate, ready to knock it down. And everything that was internalized within the fiat world, they don't realize what they are, an empty shell. They are a husk. They are a shadow of their former selves, but they just don't realize it yet. It reminds me, there's a movie called
Great analogy, Pubby. And Sean Stacking immediately jump on that. We are the barbarians now. Not only are we the captain, we're the barbarians, because we had enough of your fiat currency in slavery. It has killed millions of people. Few understand it, but that whole system of fiat currency has impoverished and killed millions of people, billions of people. If we're on a sound, okay, I'm going to bring out what people call my coaster. Here we go. Here come the price of tomorrow. To understand how dirty fiat currency dilution has, hurt humanity in so many ways, and understand why sound money is going to give, is going to create financial independence for not only a lot more people, not like for the major, like mankind is moving towards financial independence, that your savings can increase in value instead of being diluted. One of my, Jeff Booth that we had on back in December when we had probably 300 subscribers on the channel. We're heading towards 1,000 subscribers. And yesterday he said he'd be happy to come back on, and that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we'll get Jeff back soon, man. I'm curious about his interest in this. Andy Estrom's got to come back as well. Escape. Yeah, go ahead.
No. I just want to say I need Andy Edstrom back ASAP. And what he said yesterday on Swan Signal.
Send him a link. Send him a link. See if he can join us for 30 minutes.
Sure. All right, I'll do that. All right, I copied the green room link. Let me find. Let me find our boy Andy.
Let me check with our sponsors if they have a problem with that. No. They say do what you want.
Okay.
Man, a whole lot of angry people in the chat, man. All caps all the time. Man, we have an angry chat right now. This is good.
Yeah, we should be angry. We're fighting a freedom war, man. It's just like Braveheart. You don't get your freedom for free. You got to fight for it. This is where we stand and fight. Okay, so here I'm writing to Andy. He didn't reply on the link I sent him yesterday at all, actually. But here we go again, trying. Saying to him, when do you have 10 minutes to explain something important that you said yesterday about the decreasing effect on debt to equity ratio for future convertible notes.
Jesus, it's painful to hear you speak English sometimes.
I know, and you know why?
You want to hear my Danish?
Yeah.
No, I respect you. Your English is fine, man. You know I fuck with you. Go ahead.
No, yeah. I know you do, man. And I think Sean Stacking actually thought that you meant that caps means we're angry. Caps isn't
no,
angry,
I know.
Pubby. It's alarm. Yeah.
Yeah, I got yes. Okay. But yeah.
Pubby is angry about the caps. That's the new plot twist. Twist. Pubby is angry about the caps. He feels you're screaming, but
you know what? Let the record show. You can go to my profile. I've been publord.hodl, all caps, for years now. I was caps before caps were cool, baby.
New plot twist. Puppy, plot twist. Sean Stacking is calling it. We are angry at Puppy now.
Okay, his name gets taken off the t-shirt. No, Sean Stacking. Yeah. Actually, I love Sean Stacking, man. Hey, Sean, man, a shout out to you. Yeah, I love your content, man. Honestly.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. Oh, the fun thing was, me being a retard, of course, mixing up Big Sean with Sean Stacking. Dude, fellas, my apologies for being a retard on that.
When did you do that one, man?
I can't remember, in a DM or something like that. I'm not even sure if Big Sean knows that I thought the other Sean was Big Sean.
So one guy's 6'7" with a 7-inch afro that's orange, and you confused him with another guy.
Well, look at the handle, or not handle, what do you call it? Profile pic here from Sean Stacking. That's just a fun profile pic. I haven't met these dudes, but I sure hope that I meet them in Miami. I don't know if Big Sean can make it, but Sean Stacking, he could be in US. He could be making it. Yeah, as Big Sean is calling it, Seanflation. That's right. You dubbed it.
No, hey, even better, man. Big Sean hair is not the only thing that's 7 inches long. Brilliant. Oh,
that's why the other guys call him Big Sean Harris.
Hey,
in the locker room.
Tell Big Sean this is why we have surprise guests, aka former girlfriends, in the green room, ready to come on.
Yeah, bullish on Sean. So, for a second, if we should destroy our fun and humor here with a little bit of serious talking, although
what's up? Go ahead.
So when Mark Zuckerberg buying? Is he buying now, Puppy, or is he preparing the company to do what is right?
I mean, do you think he's prepared to go down with the ship? And what I mean is this, man. He has to admit the Winklevi twins were right the entire time, man. He's got to go out there. He had that bullshit Libra stuff, which would never have worked. So I'm curious to see. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think Jack got, and don't get me started on Jack with his views on quote unquote free speech, and also a supporter of Bitcoin. However, Jack is further ahead of the game than he is. So yes, I'm curious to see what happens here with Facebook, with these companies, because they know Bitcoin's the only way. Everyone's waiting to see who's going to blink first. Who will just say, fuck it, go out. Someone's got to do it. And this is the year, man. 2021 is the year. 2013 was the year. 2017 was the year. And if Bitcoin has taught us nothing, it's that, guess what? Every 210,000 blocks, I reward you motherfuckers that had faith in me.
You know what? That brings me to think of when you're saying 2021 is the year. Back in the days, in 2018 during the bear market, when I was pumping out some content before private life killed my time schedule, and I kind of prevented it. Beginning of all those videos, usually I would start by saying what my time estimate was for hyper-Bitcoinization. If you go back and watch, I think the interview I did with JW Weatherman summer 2018 on where he explained anarcho-capitalism, then I told him in the beginning that I asked him what his opinion on hyper-Bitcoinization timing, and back then in 18 in the bear market, I was actually calling for, I believe it was 2022. I said 2022 back then. I know I have been astray since then and called for a cycle, another cycle, and 2025, 26 as the year. But what is happening right now is bringing 2022 on the table as a very likely year that we see the final collapse of fiat currency. It's not financial advice. It is. It's just my opinion. But my opinion has served me well.
No, I think your opinion is right. At some point, of course, and this was always a debate from OG, from pre-2013, 2017, into today. The debate was always, so when does it happen? The tipping point, as it were. When does the tipping point happen? Well, guess what? To me, it was always you had retail, but once institutions got involved, then it's game on. Not even to talk about countries. I think even Kenya is looking to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. This is the year, man. This is a year. I'll stand by that. That it's not coming back. Or if it comes back, you may see a retracement of me selling my Bitcoin and becoming an overlord in a country somewhere and buying a football team to manage.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes.
But you see my point. My point is this, man. This is the year. It's not coming back. Buy now or forever hold your peace.
Yes.
Not financial advice.
No, yeah, and I love, like, way back many months ago, you made a classic. You said, "I'm not saying buy Bitcoin. I'm saying buy Bitcoin." And I remember the name of the tequila, and I want you guys in the chat to let me know if this is something that you have tried, and if it's something
we've all had Jose Cuervo. Yes, we've had it.
No, that's not the one. All right, let me show you the tequila that I am talking about.
Yeah. Fuck, listen to Pubby. I'm glad you were able to. Oh, Patron Cafe.
Patron Cafe. Yeah, that's the kid tequila, guys. Guys watching. Let me know if you tried this one and if that is approved by the plebs in the chat.
Hey, I love we say plebs, and that you respect not only me, but you also respect Preston Pish, and guess what? You respect Greg Foss, who's coming on, man. And that's going to be a show to end all shows. A shout out to Greg Foss, man, because he says plebs. That dude is the smartest guy in Bitcoin, and few people understand it.
Yeah. And he's gotten way too little attention, and it's going to be awesome to have him on. He's got a financial background like Andy Edstrom and Preston Pish both can add so much value because they have a lot of knowledge about the work, how the financial system is working, and he's bringing that many years of experience, and it's going to be awesome. And we need to put a schedule on that. And Marty's out, that what the fuck is Passion Cafe? That's a tequila that I love. It tastes absolutely mwah. It's tequila with coffee taste, so it doesn't have that tequila taste that makes you want to throw your bowels down the sink.
But so you enjoy a tequila that doesn't taste like tequila?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're like, look,
you're like that's like the shitcoin of liquor drinkers, man. You want something like Bitcoin, but it's not like Bitcoin. Come on, man. You are,
dude. I like it.
To taste like coffee. I sort of like Bitcoin, but I want something that also tastes like coffee. What the fuck is that, man? Come on.
I can't deny it. I can't deny what you're saying, but I prefer a margarita over a shot of tequila. But I will do shots of tequila. Look, I will do shots of tequila because if you're at a party, the thing that tequila can do, like nothing else, is shots of tequila just it elevates the party like that fast. I enjoy it for that.
It's like the famous T-shirt. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Have you seen that one?
No.
Yeah. Listen, Pubby's smart. I can't make this shit up that quickly. So what's going on, man? We get some good respect for Greg Foss because that dude is nails. Absolutely. Can't wait to have him on, man. I think March 1st, we have him ready to roll.
All right.
Because listen, I'll tell you what. Here's the two-pronged attack. You talk about this speculative attack by Sailor, okay? And it's rightfully so. Get ready for this one, dude. Because what Greg Foss is going to go undercover and share with you is the $200 trillion bond market that is getting ready to implode. So have fun with your $10 trillion gold market. Have fun with that. Get ready, because Greg Foss he's going to unleash on our show the true underlying problem, which is $200 trillion sitting out there in bonds. Get ready for that.
Let's make it happen ASAP. That is really, really interesting. And you know what? You know what? This is
I know it.
Of course you know, but if I'm not mistaken, this is exactly what Preston Pish talks about with his contango. I don't know, like I saw contango all over Twitter yesterday and memes, and I'm like, what the hell is contango? Apparently it is when you have an obvious, correct me if I'm wrong, you have this obvious difference in the price of Bitcoin now and price of Bitcoin in the future. So you can buy it now and sell it in the future with a huge margin that gives you like a 20% annual return, risk-free. And contango is when those two in the end meet, because a risk-free interest rate in the bond market, like the interest rate is 0%. So when you have a risk-free interest rate on Bitcoin at 20%, contango is that 200 trillion moving over. And guess what? We are either at 1 trillion, a little bit below it, or a little bit above it. And if you got 200 trillion moving into a risk-free trade, guess where Bitcoin price is going? Game over.
Thank you. That's my point. That's why I told you about Greg Foss earlier, man. The guy is brilliant. I only know a few things in life, man. I know the beer I like, and I know guys that are smart on things I don't understand. Greg Foss is one of them, and I can't wait to have him on the show, man. The dude is nails. He will absolutely explain this to everyone. He knows all the credit default swaps. He knows everything about the industry. It's fantastic. Now I'm getting geeked up. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's. So we had a long list of amazing names that we wanted to have on the show and that agreed to come on the show. So we pumped out a lot of, in my opinion, really worthy, great toxic happy hours where we have these people sharing their amazing insights and intelligence and takes on Bitcoin. That has been a great journey. I know for both of us, learning a lot. And this is the first toxic happy hour, just you and I, for God knows how long, a month or something.
Yeah,
Greg, let's get Greg on. Yeah, no, it's all great. I love all of it, but let's get Greg on ASAP, and we need a rerun of Andy, because he said something really, really interesting yesterday that I want him to go in depth with. Andy was the most visionary man of 2020 in the world, and I called it. I called him that because he called something the convertible bond, which is the most important step for humanity last year, that the convertible bond attack on dollar started. So
can I explain something about that convertible bond call he made? One is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But here's the best part of it all. Imagine saying, I have a good idea. If you can buy a lottery ticket for 50 cents, you do it this way. That's all. MicroStrategy is only 50 cents or 25 cents. What people don't realize is there is another $100.50 to go of people that will be doing this. That's what they don't get. What they don't get is MicroStrategy is starting. This is the smallest company in the world, in a way, that's going to be coming in to do this type of speculative attack. And that's what it is, honestly. Because that's the catch-22, isn't it? The Federal Reserve they will never raise the rates. They got to keep the rates low. And so companies are now seeing this. This is as good as Robinhood getting screwed. No one says screwed over, but the Wall Street bets guys going through Robinhood to screw over GameStop. Check this out, man. What you have going forward is it's open game. You have a scared animal in the corner that has nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else for them to go. You buy Bitcoin. You leverage everything you have short of 20%. You take all leverage you have and you buy Bitcoin now because they got nowhere else to go. The rates got to stay low. And that's not financial advice, obviously. Look at the bottom of our t-shirt. But you see my point. They've got nowhere else to go because they can't raise the rate. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Pubby, you're raising a phenomenal point. Once again, you're bringing it. The fact that the Federal Reserves, the central banks of the world, cannot raise interest rate because they will kill whatever life there's left in the economy. So they got to continue that. But on Bitcoin, there's a 20% annual reserve. Oh, sorry, not annual reserve, annual interest rate. If you do the cash and carry, the buy one Bitcoin now for 52, sell it in the future for 57. All you got to do is hold on to it and then sell it. And that way, that all those trillions of dollars, you just said it was 200 trillion, that is in bonds now in order to store value. That 200 trillion wanting to store value can go and store value and get a 20% annualized return. And when that moves over, that's the contango right there that I didn't know what was yesterday morning. Dude, things are happening so fast. Even little Danish here is learning.
The narrative has shifted, obviously quickly. And we won't get into medium of exchange or unit of account arguments, but I will tell you this, man. Any money you have, any cash you have, it's obvious that you're going to lose if you hold it. Convert any cash you don't need. Buy some Bitcoin. Just hold on to it. Period. It's easy. It's that easy right now because the fiscal policy of the world has put them into a corner. They got nowhere else to go, man. I love it. Done.
I agree, and I never thought about it like how you describe it there. I absolutely love it. They can't increase the interest rate. They'll kill whatever life there's left in the economy. They got to keep it at zero, and in some countries around the world at negative. And I believe Plan B says there's about 20 trillion in bonds with a negative yield right now, sovereign bonds like government, national debt bonds. That money, that 20 trillion, the 200 trillion in total in bonds that is getting nothing, is finding out right now that it gets a 20% return in Bitcoin by buying it and selling it. You don't need to believe in Bitcoin, even if it's going to crash.
At zero risk. At zero risk. Think about that, man.
Yeah. Because I don't see how there is a risk. I know Sean said there is very little risk. But let me tell you.
Residual risk, or what I'm saying, compared to what they're at, it's zero risk compared to the risk that they're at right now.
Yeah, but I don't even see there is a risk. But Sean's got to explain that to us because let's say you can buy Bitcoin right now at 52,000. You sell the future for 57. You can just take that 4,000. 52 to 57. You can take that 5,000 dirty fiat dollars and have that as a profit here and now. It's taken out. It's risk free. Bitcoin can do whatever it wants to do price wise until that future happens. And that doesn't matter because you already have that one Bitcoin. You got to hand over to the future buyer. So the way I see it, it's risk free. And if there's one thing I know is that money will flow to where there's value. In the $200 trillion bond market, as you said, there is no value, but there is in a cash and carry on Bitcoin. I don't even understand how there can be this cash and carry in Bitcoin. It's too easy. Look, this is where our faces will melt. There's a couple of things happening now. There's the bond market, 200 trillion, and then there's the other part, which is companies finding out that we can't store value in US dollars. We need to move it to Bitcoin. Like Michael Saylor has explained, like he started doing. Dude, that's a two flank attack on the dirty fiat system. And in the middle, you got all the hodlers like us just buying as much as we can. And look, we're taking out the central banks, man, and their enslaverish dirty fiat currency, impoverishing people, humanity, and stealing the value of our savings.
Yeah, it's at this point, I don't know what else to say. 3 years in the space, you sort of see it all right now. You question, like, I just don't get what they're missing. Why are they missing it? People are idiots. People are just idiots, I guess. When Satoshi Nakamoto mentioned, I don't have the time to say it or explain it to you. Dude, I get it, man.
Yeah,
I get it. So what's interesting is, I got a team I travel with, and sometimes I have some augments, just younger kids that call me, and one of the guys on my team knows that I've been in Bitcoin for a few years, and I told one of them about it. And so we're at work today, and the kid goes, "Do you really have Bitcoin?" I said, "Yeah, I've got Bitcoin." He goes, "Well, I've heard from some friends of mine. What do you think about other cryptocurrencies? I've heard of this dog coin. What is this dog coin?" I said, "Stay the fuck away from it. Stay away from dog coin. If you want something, buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin only. Just stick with it." But it's interesting now. Finally, it took till $50,000 Bitcoin for them to come talk to me about it. For 3 years,
you are helping them.
Yeah, I know. Of course,
buy the right thing, and this is what we Bitcoiners do. we are not dissing on the shit coins because we don't want them to succeed. We're dissing on them because we don't want our loved ones to lose the value of their savings.
Yep.
We want to help them
Yep.
get the real. And you know what I started telling people now, when they come to me, there was one guy yesterday who said, "Yeah, but look at this graph of stellar lumens. Are we?
Oh my God!
You know, are we buying the right thing?" And I said, two things here, my good friend. First of all, zoom out on a multi-year period and stop denominating whatever, you know, shitcoin of your choice in fiat currency, because fiat currency is collapsing. Zoom out and denominate it in Bitcoin, and you see how all of these are crashing towards Bitcoin over time.
Yep.
Yes, they have their pump and dumps. They are created to pump and dump and get your savings away from you so they can enrich themselves. But so that I said, that's one thing. So first of all, look at that graph and already your arguments are falling apart. Second thing is, I can argue to you and explain to you why Bitcoin will be worth $20 million. Can you explain to me why, how and why Stellar Lumens or shitcoin of your choice will have any value 10 years from now? And they can't, because it's like, but I want to buy it because the price goes up. Yeah, but tell me, where's it going to be 10 years from now? Why will it have any value? I don't know. Well, there you go. I can tell you why Bitcoin will be worth 20 million. Why are you even thinking about this? I mean,
so as I talked to the colleague, I said, I know you've heard us think about a dog coin. What do you know about it? What is the value proposition of your dog coin? I told him later it's called Doge. And he says, I don't know. My friends told me that basically number go up. Well, what he thought. I said, well, listen, do your research, because compared to its value in Bitcoin, it's a pump and dump scheme. They have no value proposition. It can be inflated. I said Bitcoin is the only value proposition in the world right now. Is that Bitcoin? Guess what? We got a limited supply, baby. A limited supply. We are the #1 hard currency in the world. That's it.
That's it.
So put your money into, put your 21 million, baby.
Yeah.
Divided by, well,
all right,
into infinity.
Just for you, I will up my target. 21 million coins at $20 million each in price.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not round it up from 20 to $21 million? That'll be my new price target. I will explain why.
Yeah.
I like it. You had to beat me, huh? You had to beat my bullish bet. You had to throw $1 million on top of that. I like it though.
Listen, man. Well, I can't even beat the bet. I'm just saying this. Yeah, I think we're at $1 million this year. End of 2021, it's $1 million.
Yeah, I think it's you know, it may be a best case scenario, or maybe it's just a realistic scenario, and best case is 2 million. That's, you know, this is an auction.
Yeah.
We have to see who's the most bullish, but yeah, look, things take time. Things take time. You know, word of mouth, it does take time. Understanding of a concept and spreading it takes time. But you cannot stop an idea which time has come.
Oh, settle down, Victor Hugo.
Huh?
It says, settle down, Victor Hugo. That's his quote.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's not my words. I just don't know who coined it. I mean, it's so publicly used that I don't feel that I need to say who made the meme originally. I'm sorry, Puppy, if I didn't use your watermark here. Memegate.
No, Victor Hugo. Yeah, he was sort of a famous writer. All right. At the time, he didn't have a watermark meme. It was in I don't know, the 19th century when he was writing. So yeah, where are we going, baby? So what's tomorrow, man? 55,000? Can we hit it?
Can you hit it in the morning?
55,000. What do you think?
So you know, I always say short term, nobody knows, and nobody knows. Everyone can guess short term. I don't know. All I know is that we're headed higher, and I feel, you know, That's where we're going right now. We're still at 52,200, I think.
Yep.
You know, and boy, oh boy, is Bitcoin cheap. What a joke! How cheap it is.
Honestly, people have to. It's hard. It's hard to change mindsets, man. You got to have a flexible mind. And I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of the book. It was. I think it was Canute. Canute had in his book. He talked about how you had to change either your narrative, or you had to change. Well, you either accepted things at a certain level. You had to change what you saw as a truth, or you had to change your entire mind and narrative, which is true. And you have to do that with Bitcoin. People have to get their head around the fact that $50,000 isn't that much money.
Yeah,
that's the hard part. People they got to get their head around the fact $50,000 in Bitcoin terms isn't a lot of money. We've grown up for 50 years in a fiat world. We're not used to a deflationary currency. And people, as soon as they understand $50,000 is absolutely nothing in terms of Bitcoin value, once they get that, shit, game over.
Yeah. That's that's what I keep saying, that you're saying once they get it, it's game over. And that's why I keep saying the price of Bitcoin in dollars, it is interesting because it's the measurement of how far we are in replacing dirty fiat with Bitcoin. That's why it's interesting. It's a measurement of to which extent mankind has understood that this is the money that wins out. So to me, it is very interesting. I know, some people say that, because we are focused on Bitcoin and we're not talking about we want to make profit in dollar, then, you can't talk about the price of Bitcoin in dollars. But we can and we should, because it's the measurement in how far, it's the measurement stick of how far this revolution and freedom to mankind we are.
Yeah. It's close. We're so close, man. And that's what it's that tipping point. That tipping point is so close. A friend of mine from Romania, she told me about you. You remember the fall in 1989? How quickly the fall of Russia came. The Soviet Union. How quickly did that fall come? In 1989, in the West, everyone went to bed. They woke up and they found out, where the hell did the Soviet Union go? They're done. That's how it comes from within. The same with fiat currency, man. It is being taken out from within. It's already gone. That's the great thing about Bitcoiners. Get it, okay? Others are going to cling on because they got nowhere else to go. They got nowhere else to go in life. They got no other views. It's done. It's over.
Yeah,
the game is over. But go ahead.
I just want to say that Rockape is throwing something really nice out here. Year 21, hyper-Bitcoinization, it's destiny. So the 21 million coins reaches infinity hyper-Bitcoinization in the year 2021. And Sean stacking 21, 21, 21. Awesome. So Pubby, it has been fun today. Where are we at? Are we still going? What do you want to talk about?
I guess we're going. What the hell we've been talking about for 2 hours, man?
Bitcoin, baby.
Bitcoin, man. That's what we do. We talk about Bitcoin. We say stupid shit, and we have the best chat in the space.
We do. Lucky us. Best memers hanging out. In the chat. So
so has it been 2 hours already, man? Oh fuck yeah, we keep going till my phone runs out of juice. Or
it's easy for you to say because you had your work day already and produced a lot of value. I wake up and I start doing this. Like, I have a work day in front of me. Unfortunately, there's still a bit of
You got to work? I thought you were independently wealthy.
No, I'm not. But you know, with the help of Bitcoin, as I say, if you have 0.1 Bitcoin, you will be independently wealthy when Bitcoin takes over as money of the world. So things are looking up, to be honest. But no, I mean, I have, you know, I have different things, like you know, on my to-do list. You know, real life stuff as well. It may not be, you know, fiat slavery working, but or dirty fiat slavery in a way, but you know, just
we'll wind it down, man. Because guess what? We're going tomorrow. We are going tomorrow. Okay.
Wait, no.
No, you can't go tomorrow, right? You're busy.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Thursday is off. Friday, I think, is also off, unfortunately. But how are we looking for next week, Puppy? How are we looking? Next week is not good for you, right? You're traveling or something?
Yeah, I'll be traveling. Yeah, as you can tell by the colorful artwork behind me, I'm in Africa. But I'll be heading back to the U.S. at that point. But hey, how about, I think, Monday night? We good?
Yeah, Monday night next week, I'm good.
Monday, noon your time, or 11 your time.
Yeah. Monday, I'm good. Right. Thursday, Friday again. Next week is not good for me. I'm good to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you can do the Monday, I have teased that I have a presentation that I did on eToro as a webinar for their club members, and I want to throw that out. So I'm going to use the opportunity one day where you can't go. I'll do that presentation and share it.
We'll do Monday. Let's do Monday and possibly Tuesday. And yeah, I know we have a few guests we've been talking to about trying to come on.
Yeah, so we're going Monday and possibly Tuesday.
Yep.
That's awesome. That I can't wait. Yep. Do you think we can get Greg on Monday? I would love to get. Imagine I would love to do Greg and Andy. To be honest, I think they are relevant for the discussion right now, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to have fun and bring the really most important takes on what's going on.
Greg who?
Andy. Greg Fox.
I was going to say Greg. Oh yeah, no. Greg is on March 1st. Because he's skiing next week.
Oh yeah.
All
right.
Yeah. Not like Greg Zosh. Fuck that guy. No, I love Greg.
Well, don't worry.
Greg, I love you, baby.
Look, don't worry. He's not going to see this. Greg Zosh is big time now. He's not watching Toxic Habit anymore. I think he's doing memes for Jack Mallers on strike.
Jack Mallers. Yeah, does anyone know Jack Mallers? Because our friend has abandoned us. Bitcoin prediction said, I don't know. Yeah, Greg Zosh abandoned the show for Jack Mallers. So if you see him, tell him, hey, good luck. Remember your friends. No, he's good. He's good, man. Yeah. Greg, love you, brother. Greg, love you. Way to go on that one, man. That's a great get. So yeah, where do we go?
I just also want to say, Greggy, I love you. Yep. We both love you, Greggy. That was banter. You know that. We love Greggy. Greggy is actually co-host backup, unfortunately, because he's busy working. He doesn't have time to co-host. So we need to buy his time free of dirty fiat slavery. But Marty Owls calls it, Greg Zosh is a pigeon.
I can't disagree.
Anyways, Puppy, man.
Well, hey, we're back tomorrow. I mean, we're back on Monday.
Yeah.
You got me. So I'm ready to go tomorrow because I want to see $55,000 Bitcoin, man.
Hey,
get ready.
Yeah. We had 52,240. I want to see a $55,000 Bitcoin, but you know what? If we go up too fast, that's when people get a slap in the face, and the noobs, they panic sell. And I feel sorry for them, but
no,
that's why we do this. So we try and tell people, if you see a 30% correction, you do not panic sell. You buy the dip. There's not a good time to sell Bitcoin ever, but there's a good time to buy. It's now, and it's in a dip. And it's yesterday for this.
Yeah, guess who's buying up all the panic sells right now? It's Michael Saylor. Sell at your own risk, because it's not going to be him. It's going to be Apple. It's going to be Amazon. It's going to be Facebook. It's going to be Netflix. Okay, so sell at your own risk. Enjoy.
Yeah, if you're selling sats at $52,000 Bitcoin, you're not going to see them again at this price. And I'm not saying there can't be a tiny correction here. This is not, I don't know what happens short term. It's not financial advice, but you won't see that price at tomorrow or ever again. Maybe, but it's long term.
Done.
Dude, it's done. Fructose Phoenix, which, by the way, I think is the guy. Dude, shout out to you. I believe that you're the one who said that you'd sponsor a mic for Pubby. You may get the chance to be our first ever sponsor, and we'll throw up a lightning address to accept the donation. We've not been, wanting to do this. We are non-commercial, but if somebody want to help out a brother that has a terrible $3 headset and it ruins the show, we'll accept it. But hey, he says something here, Pubby, I want your comment on. If Greg can get a job memeing, Pubby can get a job as a male model. What is your take?
Can I disagree? No. And in fact,
dude,
I'm already a hand model as well. Yeah.
I would say yes right there. And also what Fructose Phoenix doesn't know is that you're actually already working as a male model and flying non-public jet.
Well, this is true. Although my modeling sessions, I don't have many. Well, there's some photos taken of me, but they're not the ones I want. I don't feel comfortable. But the things you do for Bitcoin,
pretty much.
What can you say?
Pretty much anything.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna pay me in Bitcoin? Okay.
I don't think anyone pays anyone in Bitcoin anymore. It's sats from now on. No one's spending 52,000 on anything. Oh, can you believe back in November when I told you? I think it was early November. I told you there was this car I really wanted to get, but it was It was secondhand, but it was $18,000, and I told you there's no way I'm going to depart with what could be 1.5 Bitcoin. I couldn't make myself pay anything up front. I'm renting instead when I need or take Uber. That car, that secondhand car in November that was $18,000 is now about $80,000. Thank God I didn't buy it.
You did the right thing, man. Obviously. What do you think? So yeah, you sit there, and it's funny because and that's a cool thing when you sit back and watch Bitcoin. About, we'll say 7 years ago, pays for a small grocery cart. Now we're talking. Now that thing pays for a Tesla, and everyone should know, if you just wait another year, it pays for your house. Wait one more year, guess what? It pays for your retirement. So burn everything down, and that's a good thing with Elmo, man. Burn everything down. Get rid of any fiat you have. Gresham's law. Burn it all and put it into Bitcoin. Put it into Bitcoin. Not financial advice, by the way, but do it.
And by the way, no, I mean, I agree. Shelly Mack has a great point here. Hands like porcelain, copy pores, and Fructose is jumping on it and saying, puppy pores, let's get it trending on on Twitter. Dude, so Saya Sasa is late, and he doesn't know we've been doing the outro for half an hour now. Dude, you're too late, man.
Now, hey, this is a good dude, man. I've known him for years. Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a good dude. I'm just saying, dude.
I met him. I met him through Adam Meister, dude. He is a regular. Yeah,
I know.
He's a regular. Yeah,
we love this guy.
That guy's hardcore. Trust me, he probably has. I know you have like 1,000 Bitcoin. He probably has 1,001.
What? I have 1,000 sats, baby.
Oh yeah, sorry. Was that out loud?
Yeah. Dude, man, don't even make people think something that is not true. They'll come for me, man. I don't have.
It's good. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I think we're killing people now in the chat. We're not really talking about anything. Yes. I can't believe we still have 35 people watching, but they are for the love of Pubby, his good look and his scarf, and for us using the scarves, abusing the scarves to pump Bitcoin about $52,000 happened on Toxic Happy Hour today.
What's going to be amazing is when we can have Chairforce for 4,000 sats, design pink scarves for us with THH on it, and we can charge almost a full Bitcoin. I'm looking forward to those days.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's buying scarves that are one full Bitcoin, but
anyway.
But we're definitely doing scarves. I pay in ribeyes at Burns. That's how we roll.
Oh, brother. Yeah, wait till you go to Burns, man. It's an experience for sure.
Yeah. Oh, so by the way, I think this is the second time that Grace has passed out and is back and getting more drunk. This don't do like we do.
Hey, listen, I retweeted this from him because he says, "Look, I was looking for a drink earlier. Are you guys going live today?" So I had to retweet that. Say, I said, "Fuck yeah, we're going live." So crack open your favorite bottle. Have a good time. And guess what? I guarantee he bought more Bitcoin tonight with a few drinks in him.
I know for a fact that alcohol has improved your stacking strategy, Pubby. You've told me many times you go into the pub, you order your first beer and you stack some sats. And after you have 3, you buy more stacks because you see the clarity at that moment. And you do the heavy stacking. And that has been a financial gain.
I do get bullish. Listen, you haven't lived until you have a few beers and then you listen to a few Press and Fish podcasts, and Jesus God, you're on there. You're stacking sats that you never thought you would stack before. So yes, I highly recommend it. Every beer I have had for the last we'll say 5 years has been paid for and then some.
So you've been stacking for 5 years. In other words, you are now a billionaire.
5 years. It feels like 5 years. Probably only 3 years.
You know what?
Kim, Matt.
Yeah, years.
It feels so long, man. Bitcoin. Yeah.
Bitcoin years.
It feels so long. Yeah.
One Bitcoin year is like 10 human years, man.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe it's only, Jesus. Only a little bit over 3 years. It feels like forever, man.
Yeah.
It's like marriage.
It is. Well, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the stack. What do you say about marriage? It feels like longer time, just like marriage. Yeah. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And so, hey, let's look to the future.
Do you realize that us coming into Bitcoin now, the dream of owning one full Bitcoin, those days are over, man.
Yeah,
those days are over.
And that's why listen, and that's what I'm going to shit talk everyone from here on out, baby. I'm going to shit talk these. No, I'm joking, man. No, anyone that can come in. The joke was always the 6.15. Hey, American Hodl, come back on the show. We'll have you back again. The 6.15 was always the meme. Now, it's maybe 0.615. I don't know.
Look, dude, the way people were thinking about millionaires in the old days, like if you had $1 million, you were a millionaire. Like so many people have $1 million equity in their house or whatever, and stocks that have gone through the roof because of fiat currency dilution, money printer going, brr, is that acceptable? And now it's going to be a millionaire in sats is going to be a millionaire. And a million sats right now can be picked up at $520.
That's it.
But that's
cheap.
Then you're a millionaire. For $520, you're a millionaire, baby.
I was looking at some old tweets I put out there because I wanted to sort of reground myself about where this all started. And I was laughing because I saw, I remember when you were buying 100 sats for under $100, or sorry, a million sats for under $100 was absolutely ridiculous. And hey, now you feel like the people in 2013 that got in then. It's absolutely crazy.
I agree. Yeah, I don't even, dare to think how much they have. I mean, I do think about it, but, we only get into Bitcoin at the time that we deserve it. Marty Owl here has a great point that 10 million sats will seem crazy. And I absolutely agree. Look, 10 million sats, in my opinion, 5 years from now is absolutely gorgeous financial independence. It will, in my opinion, be worth $2 million of today's money, but it will be so in a world where houses are not artificially high because of an artificially low interest rate. It will be so in a world where money goes up in value because it's deflationary, because Bitcoin is deflationary. It's capped, unlike dirty fiat, where money printer goes brr. So having 10 million sats, 0.1 Bitcoin, 5 years from now, it's not only going to be financial independence, in my opinion. It's going to be very sweet financial independence.
So I'll share this with you. And look, I'm already not necessarily docs, but I'll tell you what. I did get 10 million sats once. I found some old money sitting in a different account. I didn't realize $350. I mean, I was at the bottom. At the bottom of the market. Yep.
Sorry, wait, you found 1 million sat or 10 million sat?
10 million sat I got for $350. That was the absolute perfect.
Pubby is rich. Pubby is rich. You heard it here first. Pubby has
no, that's not rich. Well, 10, yeah, okay, I'll put it out. What I'm saying is, at the time, you had no clue, but you got conviction, man. Gotta have conviction. Yeah. Gotta be like Tony Montana. You gotta have the fucking balls and conviction to buy at those lows, man.
Wait, so what you're saying is, I thought you said you found it, but what you did is you bought 10 million sats at.
No, I found an extra $350 off the side. Yeah, one's a partial bonus thing. I didn't realize I had an extra account, but guess what? I put them. I said, fuck it. So I bought 0.1 Bitcoin. It was like $350 some. Boom. That's why Pubby's here. Pubby don't give a shit right now, obviously.
No, I love you, man. I love you. I love
you, brother.
I love how you find $350 at the bottom of the bear market and you buy like a boss 10 million sats. And that $350 buy right there, Puppy, that's your financial independence right there, just a few years out. I'm telling you.
I don't know. We'll see. What's that?
No, nothing. I'm just like having stared at your beautiful face for a few minutes there. Then I haven't paid attention to our wonderful chat. I don't know exactly what's going on. All I know is that MG Smith just blew your cover. The fact that you just bought Ivory Coast.
Yep. Oh, why not? Hey, MG Smith. I got to find out a way to get Didier Drogba on here. Ask him. Hey, put that in the chat, man.
What
if I get Didier Drogba on here, MG Smith? Do I get I don't know, a few sats for this effort to bring in?
From who? Let me check my sponsor or our sponsors how much they'll pay. Dear sponsors, how much are you gonna pay Puppy? So the sponsors say they will give you what they have, but since we don't have any, then I'm sorry, there's nothing in it. But you know what? I think Grace is about to go ahead. I'm gonna work. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna work this. You know what, man? I'm gonna work this. I got to find a way to find Didier Drogba and bring him on the show. Okay.
Sure. You know
Okay,
what? I
sure,
think
Pubby, of course. Yep. Good.
no. I mean, if you can make it happen, dude. And you make amazing things happen. So
Yep.
you got this. You got this.
Yep.
But I think Grace 2 is about to do a puppy here. She had 3 fingers too much of, or he or she. Sorry, Grace.
Yep.
Isn't that a girl's name? I'm so
Yep.
sorry for being
No, great. Yep.
not knowing.
It's a
It
girl.
is.
It's a girl's name, but I don't know if that's a girl or not. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. But three fingers too much whiskey. That is the effect, unfortunately, of toxic happy hour. It's one of the side effects of toxic happy hour. And I think Grace is about to do a Pubby exit scam live in the chat. Live in the chat.
In the chat, man. That's not on air in front of Breedlove. Let's be honest.
No, that's true. That was
Okay.
that was.
Yep.
You became a legend overnight, buddy.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
What you did?
No, I'm trying to read what you're bringing up on screen here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It goes so fast. I don't even read it myself. To be honest, not all of it. But I mean, I actually do. But sometimes they're long, and it's like I read them.
Yeah.
As it there on the screen.
So yeah, what's going on, man? For tomorrow, rest of the week, rest of the month, rest of the year. What do you think? What are we at?
Well, look, we're looking at $1 million Bitcoin right here.
Obviously. Next week.
But what I want people to understand is that the time between $1 million Bitcoin and $2 million Bitcoin, it won't be more than days, weeks, months. That's it. I mean, that's gonna happen like that.
So that's the question right now. And I know this goes back and forth, but hey, man, hat tip to Plan fucking B, because again, I know it's a model, but he's still hanging, baby. He's hanging tough with his model. Love it. What do you think?
No, I like it. I believe there is a correlation there, and I believe there's a great explanation for it. And I believe that the people that don't believe it may not have been willing to listen to their arguments.
So someone's at the door. Go ahead. You can answer. You can answer the door.
You gotta hang on a second there.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Models are being destroyed. Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Jim does bring up an important point here on the screen. Puppy, Raul has more Bitcoin than you, as he told you. What a loser! What a loser!
Hey, look, you can have either Greg Zaj. Well, Big Sean is in here. Let's see who else. Let's see. RD is pretty good at the memes, but you're not a true memer until you get Raul Powell to tell you he owns more Bitcoin than you on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, this is the message I get.
That was the Christmas present from Raul to you.
As a memer, I started to cry. I started to cry because yes, he had to prove to me he owned more Bitcoin than myself.
You won over him in meming. You managed to trigger him with your memes, and he had to become the little man saying he had more Bitcoin than you.
You know, it's funny because a lot of the early memes he loved and was getting ready to come on the show. And then, yeah, I guess the last meme sent him over the top.
Yeah, look, I never wanted him on the show, but when Matt Odell said that he would only reappear if Raul Powell was there as well, then I'm like, all right, let's try and work on it. And then he turned out he was really, honestly, he was being a jerk. So
we'll work it out.
I got my block from him.
No, we can work it out, man. I don't even care, man. I'll still talk to him. Hey, he's the one that has to own it. He's got to own it that Bitcoin is right.
Yeah,
he's the one that he's the one that's lost.
Knows,
yeah,
he knows, but he wants to sell memberships to his crypto vision, so he won't say it publicly. Yeah. He will keep teasing people to buy that stupid membership. Look, the best content on Bitcoin is free because it's delivered by Bitcoiners who wants to help humanity. Those are the smartest people. But the people who want to make money on that subscription, I'm sorry, that's he doesn't have the goal, the good intentions. But Pubby, so we've now been doing outro for about 55 minutes, I think. So you know, let's.
Hey, Anders, what can you say, man? Our boy, hey, Big Sean Harris. By the way, anyone in the chat room, if you're not following Big Sean Harris, you're missing out. That dude is one of the best Bitcoin Twitter follows you will ever find. Absolutely get on there. Yeah, Big Sean Harris is awesome, man. Yep.
Find his Twitter handle down below. Find his Twitter handle. He's down below in the YouTube show notes, way before any affiliate links. And this dude is great. I had the pleasure of talking to you, Big Sean. Was it last week?
Yep.
The first, like, we've been, you know, on Twitter for a long time, but talking the guy, that guy's a legend.
And MG Smith 4 as well, man. MG Smith 4 in here. Thanks for all you do.
BTC Moon guy. Sean stacking, Marty's out. But look, here's the thing. The reason I never make lists, never make lists of people to follow is because it's impossible not to forget someone. And I don't want to leave them with that, you know, feeling that I didn't find them important, you know. So that's why I hate making those lists. I never do it because I know I'll mess it up. Someone's and breaking news, Big Sean Harris says there's no subscription necessary to follow him on Twitter. And while you're at it, BTC Moon guy, hit him up as well. You'll find a lot of good people down below. And again, that is a list, and I may have forgotten some, and I'm so sorry. But you guys need each other in the chat here as well. And look, we'll spread the word about the good people.
You know what's funny is, and I've had some people talk to me like, yeah, your show's great. What about the chat room? I say, listen, everyone in that chat room is fucking solid. Everyone in that chat room, find them on Twitter, because anyone in our chat room, they are solid Bitcoiners, man. Those shitcoiners allowed down there.
Yeah, that is rock solid. Tony Huddle, another guy. Yeah, so new all-time high. Oh, dude, 52,500.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh boy.
Dude, we're pushing all-time high. Look, we are up about $1,000 since we started the show, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Can I just kiss the scarf? Is that okay with you?
Go for it, man. Do what you gotta do.
If you gotta kiss the scarf, you gotta kiss the scarf. Look, those scarves. The chat is right. They're pumping the price. It's obvious. It's obvious. But dude, man, I got stuff to do. I love this. But so I am there Monday. I'm there Tuesday. Can you commit to both days, or are we gonna take it on? Are we gonna wing it and see what happens? Let's see if you have time.
Monday for sure. Tuesday should be good. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
By the way, it was my bad. No, it was my bad earlier because I got a text from Malibu John, who I thought could join. It was my bad because I had the days messed up. That's my bad.
When was he expecting to?
Wednesday was the one he couldn't do, and I had it down as the day he could do. So yeah, don't worry. We'll work it out.
We'll get him on. Tony Huddle sent me a DM, please, on Twitter. My DMs are open. THH to the moon, toxic squeeze. This is the toxic squeeze. I love it.
We're good, man. No, man.
Wait, 52,600. I'm gonna hang on here a little bit. With show is done. This is the show notes where it's all over, but we're watching the price and wearing the scarves because we're doing what we can to do the toxic squeeze here.
55,000.
50. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably need to reset my note before 55,000. To be honest.
Jesus, we still had 33 people hanging around listening to us.
Dude, I have no idea why. All right,
you Grace, people are fucking crazy.
I can't believe Grace. So Grace is the name of the dog. I'm guessing, said Grace earlier. Too. And I can't believe, is this the third comeback or has he been here since the second comeback? I don't know.
Hey, that's our kind of people, man. That's our kind of people.
Yeah.
You pass the fuck out. You wake up and guess what? You're back into the game.
Yeah, that's our kind of people. I couldn't agree more. Which is easy for me to say as I'm drinking Arrowhead water here. Yeah, we have an all-time high, ladies and gentlemen, 52,600.
Is that it?
Dude, it's happening, man.
I know it's happening.
Look, right now, what you're watching live right now is the dollar collapsing. I'm not saying it's going up in a straight line. Nothing goes up in a straight line. You will get slaps across the face. What you need to remember is not to be a little bear cup and panic sell. You need to hang on to that coin as if your life depends on it, because your life depends on it. Your life depends on your Bitcoin holdings.
And listen, and Andrews, you got a great point. And this isn't something where I say, hey, mortgage the home, do all this. Take 5%, 10% only, put it into Bitcoin. That's it. You don't need to go all in, but trust me, you want that hedge. You need that hedge.
Yeah. Yeah. You do. Look.
You need it.
You're watching right now dirty fiat collapsing and Bitcoin being the thing that is collapsing it. And it is well deserved because they've been destroying your savings for 108 years. The Federal Reserve was introduced in 1913, and ever since then, prices have been going up instead of down. They should have been going down. Once again, out comes what you call the toaster, right? Jeff Booth, the price of tomorrow. Prices should be going down. They have been stealing your wealth right now. I think the dollar has lost 98% of its purchasing power during these 108 years since the Federal Reserve was created. And you know, lost my point there, but this is where we fight back. This is where, so it's call it a hedge. But if you're watching this and not owning Bitcoin, dude. What? Go ahead. Go ahead. How's the water in Africa, puppy?
Hey, the nice thing is I've been to over 20 countries in Africa, so my gut is pretty well established here. They recognize me when I come in. I respect the food. The food respects me. What I'm laughing at in a way is, as we look back over, the 3 years, 4 years, the people that have been here 5, 6, 7 years, it's absolutely amazing how far we've come along. How far people that you talk about, people that had conviction from 3 years to 5 years ago, is stunning. It's stunning because they've called that shot. You're right. We're watching it real time. What you're watching real time right now, as you said, is the collapse of fiat currency. We're watching it in real time. Okay. So anyone that's been here 2, 3, 4 years, take a bow, because you actually called this shit. You're still here. You have been here from the beginning in a way. So all mad respect to everyone that is still here. All mad respect to you, man.
Amen. And the outro has now gone more than an hour, and with 52,500. I don't know who's being bearish out there right now. We should all do some smash buying.
They're done. Listen, they're absolutely done.
I know why we have 35 viewers now, because they passed out and their YouTube is still running. That's the only way we have 35 viewers right now. Everyone did a Pubby exit.
I'll take it. Look, I'll take it. But here's my point, man. It's over. The game is, and Sailor always nailed it. It's over. I don't know what he used when he decided to figure out the proposition value of Bitcoin versus all the shit coins. I don't know what his proposition value was, but he was smart about it. There's nothing that can compete with Bitcoin. Nothing. When it comes to cryptocurrency, nothing. It's all shit. So here we are, moving forward. But yeah, it's game over, man. It's game over, and you're watching it play out in real time. And be thankful and be proud of yourself that you bought even 0.0001 of it, because it's game over. You've changed your family's life forever.
Yep. And our very first viewer ever, who dominated the chat all by himself, the first 4 or 5 episodes of Toxic Happy Hour, when we started about 4 or 5 months ago or something. This is a brand new thing. I wouldn't call it a show. It's more like a party we're trying to have here with the chat. BTC Moon Guy is throwing on the screen what you just said. This is game over, and that's, I think, what we all agreed to. BTC Moon Guy, we love you. I can't wait to meet you. Are you coming to Miami?
Yep.
BTC Moon Guy, let us know if you're coming to Miami, man.
Yeah. And why the fuck doesn't he have laser eyes yet? Greg Zaj, get your ass in here. Greg Zaj, give BTC Moon Guy some laser eyes.
What, we got 29 likes on this? That's pretty that's pretty amazing.
No, I did one of them. Let's be honest. So it's 28. Really?
Right. I didn't have time to do one because I threw up the schedule of this like 20 minutes before we went live.
I had no clue. I had no clue. No, I had an idea we were going to talk. I didn't realize about thumbs up, thumbs down. So I started fucking laughing.
No. Keep going. It's Marty Owls. He's throwing a reference to yesterday's Toxic Hour. We're not gonna. Yeah. But anyways, thank you for the support, Marty Owls. Anyways, back to you, Pubby. We're kidding. We're messing around here. We're
at the end of the show, in case you haven't realized.
Yeah.
Well, hell, the entire beginning is the end of the show, usually.
Yeah. Usually the show stops before it gets started, and
oh my god,
there has been zero content now for 1.5 hours, and this outro is dragging out. I guess none of us wants to leave or take off the scarves before 53,000.
Yep. What do you think? Yeah. 53, 55. Again, 50 to 100,000. Anders, I'm telling you now, is nothing.
Bitcoin is cheap now. Bitcoin is cheaper now at 52 than it was at 10,000.
Listen, I like that. You ever see the one meme with that kid that says, Linda? Listen. I'm the same with Bitcoin right now. There is nothing between 50,000 and $100,000 Bitcoin. It's open roads ahead. There's absolutely nothing.
This is the best technical analysis that I've heard for years. That there's nothing between here and 100,000, because it is absolutely correct, Pubby. It's absolutely correct.
Nothing.
You bring it. Yeah.
That's my TA. Whatever.
Yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, in Africa, the TA is at the bottom of a water bottle. That's where you get best TA in the world.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey, listen. Clean water in Africa is important.
Of course, and with sound money, Africa. I mean, all parts of Africa will prosper. I know some parts are doing already, but the world in general will be a better, more prosperous place. Do I need to remind everyone to read Jeff Booth, The Price of Tomorrow, because that explains to you why we need sound money and that it will be a better place. And that is one of the reasons, one of the many reasons that I love our guy Jeff Booth. Pubby, we've gone almost 3 hours. I do not want to take the record of 3 hours 22 minutes away from Daniel Prince, our good boy Princey. Let's I gotta reset a note and everything, so why don't we I mean, do you say anything final you want to say? Like you're not saying to buy Bitcoin, but I don't know, whatever. What's your final words? Guys, thank you for watching. We love you guys. Thanks for participating in the chat. You guys make us laugh. You create, you bring so much to the show. Sorry, Pubby. If there's anything you want to say on this final floor.
Hey, number one, it starts with the chat room, man. Everyone is brilliant there. Thank you all for that. Every day, each week, you contribute somehow. You like what we do. We have a blast doing it, and thank you for your support. What I would say, answer the door, Anders, because you have some visitors. And number three, now listen, this we're just getting started. There's a joke about, it's the first inning, second inning, third inning of a baseball game. Listen, we are just getting to the end of the managers going out to the mound and just handing out the rosters. We are so early. No one knows it yet. Buy your Bitcoin, hold it. That's it. Just buy and hold for now. And
Amen.
you'll be thankful you did later. Not financial advice.
Said so beautifully, Pubby. I cannot in any way compete with your words of poetry. So all I'll say is be careful not to store more value in collapsing dirty fiat currency, because it steals the value of your savings. It's a built-in policy. They convince you it's a good idea for you, that it's good for you, that they steal the value of your savings by letting money printer going brr. And we are all waking up to the fact that that is a lie. It's a scam. Central banks are evil, and we are here to create freedom for humanity. And on that note, we love you guys. Thanks for watching and participating. And see you on the next one. We will try and bring it Monday and Tuesday.
Tomorrow. Yeah, Monday.
All right.
Monday.
Love you, brother. See you guys. Thanks.
All right, man.
That's right.
We'll see you.
Bye.